Juma so yede ebaku because obi betimi atena your friends jabbing. Why you Juma e mase. Kofi mbacho interchange ni ye wie sei. 94.1. Omi dem ko kro ma che on high journalist. 5 ni ye wie sei Kofi.
Ye guso ye baako.
Baako no be ko no anua ka mienu. We fa anua kokwa no de akọ Kofi ye de anua ka mienu ye interchange. Oh, mako one time akọ. White car mienu bi. White car. White car mienu. And doctor and failure. Ya dia mi aka mi interchange
94.1.
Kofi number 2 omu chantro so na kire 5 interchanges ojo roundabout area no there is no plan interchange or Kofi.
So because I know that I have to come and account, I'm going to work very, very hard to make sure when I come, you will know what we have done. I believe that because of accountability, I should be you should give me the chance. But you've also seen my work as vice president. As vice president, many people are saying that I have been the most effective vice president. It's not me who's saying it. That's what many people are saying. If that is the case, then I have passed the vice president exam. So promote me to go and become president of the Republic of Ghana. Give me promotion so that I can become president of the Republic.
94.1. 94.1. 94.1.
Ezra 94.1 FM, and of course Ezra TV. It's a brand new day. Check your time, 7 minutes past the hour of 7 a.m. 2 minutes past the hour of 7 a.m. Na yatrasi anopay oshe said the wiemu aya to me say twede ampon why be pa and the second day, as of course in the month of November 2024. And of course, we have 35 days to Ghana's general election, December 7th. Enaba kotwaba na yakochire hwan ene osefata so man no yamfa ye shebre enhye ninsa for the next 4 years a decision you took somewhere 4 years ago, you will have to take the same decision in either say osisem and answer otwaso and pay ebenyamre na yedin komo, and we ask a very simple and intelligent questions that demand a lot of response from you. Say Ghana et is saying theater say no pay enyamre na yene edin komo. This is your show and this is your TV and your radio meeting. That is Mike, and of course I'm doing this with the legend Aduanaba Kofi Asante Ennin Reverend and the entitlement na yatrasi no pay ayehwe na yene edin komo. The countdown is on 35 days to Ghana's election. Now the election come December 7th, historic, and of course the American election and so very historic. Said the Reverend Kai say enye dan ya no a prophet e wo ho ide enye dan ya no benada kai was America for ma sha ase kra no to omo no omabato say de ye nyina no omu say apart from the media and the security no ye to no one day na the entire country na aka nyina kwato no one day no omo de omo sha ase a omo to kra en pempem so no na eye nyame ya adoma on the 5th. Now of course we will give you an up-to-date report from the US of A as they go into their elections. And is it going to be the vice president and as the former president and Eba? So Ghana what do no anymore said when you meet the NPP they are hoping say Kamala Harris ebetimi LED obewini. Most of the NPP faithfuls are praying for that to happen, and then most of the NDC are also praying that the former president and so Ebeba Abetwa Adieno Eso and Yatna Sibenyamre Edinkom. Over the week, there has been a lot of issues akoso ewo on my Ghana. The one na yapa mienu boko as we speak now over 20 and omo free mua and also so Ebenyamre Edihon enkomo, and then of course the see here ewo atuma is it Nwabiaja North Daban Kropon area where we lost youthful exuberant people nanka ombetuma adwuma bo my God bi musukura enyini be adwuma nipanum, and so efrimu still wishing the family the condolences. And then there has been a campaign tour. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaigning, the running mate Napo also campaigning, and then we have the president of the republic Nana Akufo-Addo also find himself this week in the Bono region, Ahafo region, campaigning and throwing a lot of missiles to the opposition leader John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency. He said, "Wo say obeyeden, o classmate ne hwan? You can't be Bawumia's classmate because you are incompetency above all. Made Ghanaians told you say Kofi na ekwadwo ahome mfie nwotwe edem obia no wo de yetumi emfa emma." And then of course His Excellency John Dramani Mahama also seriously campaigning, and then his running mate Professor Jenan Opoku-Agyeman in the Asante region also campaigning. And Ibenyamre na ni nyina no yetumi edi ho enkomo, and we'll be looking at the manifestos of these political parties, the major ones, of course, on mining. Another we are abeye kankapa o man you biaka ho asem says yanhwe the Ukraine Russian war and COVID-19 kura no so no enye se illegal mining anopay enim di fort trase na ye di nkomo na ya hwe say among the three parties the Alliance to maintain the John Dramani Mahama and then the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia why policy why manifesto and omono as independent people omo say as elite as they are is convincing enough say omo ba no de adwuma ebetumi aboa amoman no yetumi fight the canker called illegal mining. Should John Dramani Mahama debate Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia? This has been a call even from the sitting president and most Ghanaians, especially from the camp of the NPP and some civil society organizations. Say, say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebe debate Bawumia no pay benyamre na yedi and also and of course there is a bigger work ongoing over the Greater Accra region. Alan Ojoche maintain is work in the Greater Accra region perceived to be the last worker obey our Greater Accra region, and in the Asante region, Mensia North to be precise, the NPP is also having a massive work in Mensia North, led by the Member of Parliament Honorable Akwesi Kunedru. And so Ewhana Enra abuja mo amunya daji tie ye ne de mutie pa. I believe that ABR Reverend will make that way no na ye behwe say bia going forward and you maybe ku ananke de abrem wo ho. Aha, the course of Bantama, in fact, it was explosive, very, very explosive. The question from left and right, with the legend sitting in front, Charlie, and na anwasi papa Bantama, with Kosiche Abbas Nudeni, Afi Dapa and his team, Udike and the entire team, na Enyagro Ewa Bantama, the market women and the people of Bantama. They spoke yesterday, and that is what Ghanaians are saying. Eti utie na oyamanyunia na waye also analysis what to do to make sure say kotiawa ebia betimi aye the amount. And recently and the Global Info Analytics at the survey ABA, and this is their survey in October. Omo predicted John Dramani Mahama winning massively over Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. This is a survey from Global Info Analytics. Global Info Analytics. That is National Opinion Poll 2024 General Elections and the 1st October 2024. And the survey. The survey no actually say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is likely, say, at that time, is likely to win with 51.1%, followed by Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, His Excellency 37.3%, Alan Chamanten likely to gain 4.1%, Nana Kwame Bediakon Chada also likely, yes, Murumame, to win, yes, with 6.2%. 80. Oh yeah, and a group ni nyina say Ades no Akwalumo Akuadon called the late party no, and after the independent candidates are almost so akano nyina kabomu and omo Ades no. According to this survey, 8,206 voters were interviewed. Omo nipa 8,206 and omo interview omo and 7,509 and responded here. Now let's look at the methodology omo de yes. So that is it. Good. So the confidence level per their survey is 99%. And the margin of error, and of course, always we have that there must be a margin of error. For this one, according to the Global Info Analytics, their margin of error is 1.49%. And almost so at the then the demographic analysis of the pool no, almost say it was much higher. And also, I don't know, young Monfamin crop page 62 the top issues are okay. The regional sample allocation. You share regional sample allocation, Accra. Well, for the sake of time, Monfamen call page 62. Now, you share the top issues are Ghana for according to the Global Info Analytics. Almost on so at the Atuaba. So, Moon me to page 62. Econo. Now, you hear the top issues when it comes to economy, education, health, the fight against illegal mining, corruption, and what have you. And according to them, Ghana for the one omo enomudin common say omo at the economy and amu bejina so at the Atuaba. And say oh here omo sabe no a mad do our Ghana per the Global Info. So omo talk about John Dramani Mahama as against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So production page 62, let's get there and do the key election issues, top issues for voters. Good. So go down and yes. So the economy tops. Economy no and a decline followed by Moman Nkoso Akreb Mame Madaroma. Akrebi Nkoso Akreb Mame Nation. Manenkoso Akreb Mame Nkoso Akreb. Okay. So I have to open my yes. So economy, and then you come to jobs. And the Ghana for Aduanaba say, "Omo economy na to aba." And omo so pa. If you are say omo nya nyuma aye e wo man ni mu. Say we wie school, onya adwuma aye ana. The ono so kura nko school no. Say nka bi kura na adwuma bi aba. Say one day so one factory. Ana factories bi o Ghana. Obetimi kura na masabi akoye clean ana sabi akoye security bi o all these are concerns are Ghana for a work followed by education. So in Ghana for education are accessible to everybody per the analysis no over there by no. So Ghana for say education we must no say the city the order that no so no in yesemu kina no ekoye ana enkoye from the basic level to the tertiary Ghana for so 48% of Ghanaians are saying some education. And then health. Surprisingly, we've placed the economy, the jobs, the education before health. So 25% some yapomudin. Health insurance na ye juma. Your hospital have you treated fairly? In your doctors one yana necessary juma ni ye. Facilities in the city ni na no Ghanaians about 25% according to their survey no no. Then roads 24% looking for road taxes say a tour or maybe I get to the SO maybe or tour no kind of was on the say to no doors one and also into levy 20% are saying say they will consider taxes. And then we have corruption 18%. The prices in petroleum say you to your fuel, you to gas. Nina also 10% followed by water. In so something saying in yabi. Nebo no say the city security ya bamba hon some 5%. And then the party member say okotwa ba unu so me to ma ba me MPP ni edi me he MPP na matwa bana ma no me NDC ni me he NDC matwa bana ma no me nhwe 3% I also say say ya dey ya nhwe economy ya be hwe party. And then we have sanitation. Accra will be the cleanest city. Kumasi will be a cleanest city or whatever. Ghana for 2%. We'll look at that. And others no say 2%. And then ethnicity and religion. Ofrikuro beso or your DNA or kwa sorry bain or some bain 1% each. And you say almost sa and omo ebekono. Ave mon come mame. So these are the survey. I believe that most Ghanaians believe in a survey, but they be also some politicians will also say, well, survey no, yes. So, which of the following candidates do you believe understands and cares for the people like you? In the we say, well, say eba Ghana. When I watch no, why no mo say mo dwen ho? Omo dwen ho. Uti omo kasemu, omo nkomo mu, omo bedi akonwa da. Why pa no mo so omo dwen ho? And then 44% say yan ya dwen e hu say John Dramani Mahama edwen ho. 37% say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. After 4% went for Alan Koyo Chemanten. 6% say well you want to say Nana Kwame Bediako tietie ne nsɛm ne policies and the innovations out there ba no adwene ho pa and then it goes none of them no was obia anwene ho obia mfa ho and also 8% had that one. Who has the competence, experience and track record to better manage the current economic crisis if elected? Now almost we say about my Ghana omo mu gyina nyina no hwan pa na mu say ne modembo de wire pain de obetimi aye say oman hurehure yekura mu yesikasem mu enema nkoye no obetimi ahema ne makoye 46% say John Dramani Mahama betimi asade no and then 36% say Dr. Baumia ebetimi aye the others Asante maintain Nana Bediako and the rest yakwenim. So that is it. Economy the way to manage the economic crisis not very well when elected no according to the Global Info Analytics John Dramani Mahama. Which of the following candidates do you trust to keep Ghana safe and bring people together after the elections? Obviously, well, about 12 baby, there will be divisions. Or mine we better take. We but we have to move on as one country. Why among these aspirants and amujidi say obetimi akanya bom amo minus sudu na tumi so far and again 49% of Ghanaians are global info for no mo edin komo. That is the 7,509 no answer questions no e move 49% as a John Dramani Mahama betimi aye and then 40% as a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ebetimi akanipa bom akagana for bom. Asante maintain had 6%. And then Nana Kwame also had 5%. Yanko enim nation me that's good. Voting intentions likely voters with likely voters. So the voting intentions with likely voters no. Yan here said is quiet. Good. So the NDC had is it 49%? Yes. And then the MPP had 35.9%. Asante maintain and the rest no so kosa. Mum for me call the runoff. The runoff. Say a bad runoff. And also say na omoye omo betimi aye. Abusia numbers no 0531 mum for screens for me pa 0531 no WhatsApp line no mum for ento screens for me. Me hear voice note no pay Fabra Ibinyamre na yabo edi amount 0531455105 0531455105 higher Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV midin this mic join us on Facebook Ezra 94.1 official Ezra 94.1 official and Aduanaba Kofi Asante Ennin nina no Facebook oba Aduanaba Kofi Asante Ennin page ubenyaye eho and afi Ezra 94.1 official and so on Facebook oba you like you share na odo comment ato amaye ebenyamre na afi akenkan so edema in due time we will be acknowledging more maba Facebook mu follow ye ene anopai Ezra 94.1 official and then Ezra 94.1 official also on YouTube Aduanaba Kofi Asante Ennin on Facebook and on YouTube ba ubenyaye na afi ode fa comment no eto na like share and so f my na afi on WhatsApp 0531455105. This is the analysis the surveyor an opinion poll surveyor the Global Info Analytics at the aba as at the 1st of October and on year survey no with respondent 7,509 respondent. Now runoff, do you believe there will be runoff? Say ye to aba no a wo say obia ntimi enya na obia ntimi enya say ye to aba Ghana ha Mahama wenya Baumia wenya Alan wenya obia enya ye call runoff no a ebe kwa saying 55% say well John Mahama will win. 45% said Baumia is likely to win. This young queen. Now, this, Benefs no. So the analysis of the other candidates split the bar in the runoff no. And normally Abba. 99% of the candidates runoff no bar. They may go in for John Dramani Mahama, while 98% say, well, we will go in for Mahmoud Bawumia, and then the Alan Tremanten is also having that of the 49% good vote from that way. Now party affiliations. Good. So the runoff party affiliations, no, that is that. Ghana Bodo don't want to say Yekotuaba. In as much say or share of my no, the Ebenyano or science or share the friend who say the party I may join. I know here the pa. Don't know which Busanwa. He may not even able to give you the policies are the parties of mobile, but they will be able to give you me party. So that is it. Party affiliations when it goes to runoff. 92, 97 for the NDC, and so 72 for VF. No, is what? Mama that we know. And then Mama 81. If you are there, or see a so they young queen. So I was saying. This is a presidential election, and based on gender, say Yakotuaba, a man and mema, why not over to a man? Presidential election. Ghana for mema 48%, say a better ama John Dramani Mahama, and a ma 50%, so better Eddie ama John Dramani Mahama. Dr. Bawumia, mema 40%, according to the global Info Analytics survey October say 40% about man Bawumia and 39% Emma Esombeto Ede Ama Bawumia, and then Alan ebenya 4% Mema and Afi Emma so 4% Achepe nti 8 Alan fan form and can be diakon ebenya 7% Mema and Afi Emma and some Bema no 6%, and others no Akwalu, Akwadonko party, no, Afi independent for na Kania de Adefoni na almost 1%. And then now, the most critical aspect is the age groups. When it comes to age, in fear, wedi. Surprisingly, when you read the report and you analyze the report, John Dramani Mahama, 49%. Of the age group are a year youthful, 18 to 24 years. So let's say most of them I enjoy free senior high school. 18 to 24 years. 49% some better John Dramani Mahama. 35% some better Eddie Ama Dr. Bawumia. 5% some better Eddie Ama Nana Alan Chamantin, and 10% going in for Chada Mediako. Surprisingly. So now the question is, where does the beneficiaries of the free senior high school find themselves?
94.1 FM.
Because that is the age group, 18 to 24%. And that angle, John Dramani Mahama, according to the survey, is leading. 25 to 34%. No. This is from the age group of 25 to 34 years. 48% some better ama Mahama, 40% Bawumia, 4% Alan, 7% Chada, and the others 1%. And then when you go to 35 to 44%, 35 to 44 years age bracket, within that age, 50% some better Mahama, 41% see a better Yaba Ede Ama Bawumia, 3% Alan Chamantin, 4% Nana Kwambidiakon, and then 1% others. 45 to 54, 50% going for Mahama, 40% going for Bawumia, Alan having 4%, Chada having 4%, and others 2%. And now, 51 years to 64. 55 years to 64. We have 55 years to 64 now. 51% as on Matama John Dramani Mahama. And then 39 going for Bawumia. 65 and above. Omo fie de kwa animu. Sebi omo call retirement. Ye papa nom, ye ofa nom, ye nanom omo aye adwuma kwotena fie. Obetan ka se ye kofa adwene. Kodusu abusia ho nsem bia no a. Ye kobusa aberewa na kokora no.
94.1 FM.
Omo se 42% se betoma John Dramani Mahama. And afi 43% eso beto e de ama baumia. So empanifo omo free 65 years and above no. John Mahama lose with 1%. Baumia again one John Mahama with 1%. But Uba from 64 years basi 18 years John Mahama beat Baumia in all. This is Global Info Analytics October Savia Wadiaba. From the age of 18 to 64 years there. Dodo no anaso mu nyina eso beto ama John Dramani Mahama according to the survey. Afi yankwa anim. WhatsApp 0531455105. Oba say Mike many omo ya adwene many omo nya adwene me so me youth me say let's hear you. 0531455105 0531455105. Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV. Oba join your Facebook Aduanaba Kofi Asante Ennin. On Facebook Aduanaba Kofi Asante Ennin and afi Ezra 94.1 official. On Facebook Ezra 94.1 official. Oba you like share now odo comment so ato ede ama we are transmitting live from Edum Kumasi na program no Ghana at the same we ask questions and we demand answers from you. So the question this morning and it said this is the survey. Do you agree with the survey? And I say you don't agree with the survey. Listen, on the presidential elections. Okay, no, these are the changes about from January, July, band. You share. What you say from July? Okay, so pause here. Confirm me. Good. No. Okay, so 0531455105. Ma mento on can pay Ezra 94.1 FM. Ezra 94.1 FM. Shade so say anopay mene enimdifo ebesi nkonya na yedin komo. Na afi me wo the vice presidential candidate edema George Berima Chum Edu the 2024 presidential candidate independent ne vice presidential candidate obetenase na afi ye no edin komo de ntia omo hese ye nto abamo na omedi o man no enim but unfortunately the surveyor Global Info for the abanyina no putting them in 1%. Do they still have hope? Do they still have? Yes. So the presidential election changes from July into the analysis. They say where the month of July omo survey no na ode be piemu October. You could realize the age bracket no Mahama again whilst Dr. Mahmoud Baumia continues to fall. In the year getting closer to the elections no mabunu no an answer mo so beto aba Mahama no I say ekosoro ama o ma no so beto aba Baumia no nyina so no ekofom so you have 18 to 24 years no with 6% gain. And then 25 years, 34%. Mahama losing with 2%. And then gaining 1% from the 35 years to 44 years. And then losing 3% from 45 years to 54 years. And it goes. Baumia, 18 years to 24 years now. Losing, surprisingly, 4%. And then for the 25 years to the 34 years, and he didn't either gain or lost into a maintaining maybe one, and then he gained 1% from the 35 years to 44 years. This is an analysis that the Global Info Analytics at the ABBA. This is Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV. This is Mike, and of course, what would you do? Presidential elections on education. We have JDM, JHS, SHS, tertiary, and the others 51%, 44%. Well, yeah, fancy So me summon it up at the amount me babo voice note out there ban pay no. So if I'm summing it up for you this morning, the Global Info Analytics, the survey from the October, saying say about Kotwaba, always they bring in their the analysis. They do a survey. This time round, 8,206 Ghanaians are do some money on the survey, and out of that, 7,509 responded to their questions. I'm putting on them. The questions on the economy, on education, on health, on security, on many, and among them, and most of them saying say John Dramani Mahama and Umbeto about Eddie Amano. So from the age of 18, adequacy 64 years. John Dramani Mahama won as against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. He won as against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And the total percentage summing it all up, no, saying say if you are to vote in October, John Dramani Mahama will have 51.1% as against Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia with 37.3%. That is the survey. And we are left with 35 days to elections. Can something happen? Can there be change? Were you interviewed? For once, who bet me answer them a voice note, I catch them and say, Mike, all these surveys are ebano. Me, you interview me payana. Do we have my listeners, my viewers this morning? Omo confirm me, some of them confirm me. So, oh, yes, I was there. And omo buy and be interview me, no busa me, I respond here. But even if not, so they interviewed Ghanaians and Ghanaians responded. And I mean, of course, a voice note 0531 455 105. 0531 455 105. With 35 days to general election, what is your take? Do you believe in the Global Info Analytics survey, or you disagree with them? And of course, if you have to vote today, over to Aba, Eddie, I'm up.
94.1 FM.
Yeah, more voice note. Listen, my your team for no so I didn't say another pay. Hi, Ezra TV and Ezra Radio. My joint channel, what I ready, Yanko.
Ezra TV, a T4. The Maso, yeah, analysis. I actually. We've been so near my idea. A clear Bomiane Nanado Unqui, Umbuku in your moyan, a clear say, Umbilu Supoto. If you're not on the Quacoma home, I'm more bonny with you, better to have the Mamma to us. Your memoir, you near some of us there. Quite Umbuku in the Doma and one.
Yeah, sir, right. Good morning. Catch it, Musa Dankwas and info in order to be a Obwa. So, no, Koba be a NDC for no, a stronghold now. I don't know, acquire the Soviet. No, oh, and the animal is for 3 or more than what I want for Mulusu. We are no moon or Munkano. Wabeka Chro Musa Massa Munya, Madina Munja, and Kukubu, disco dancing as if I don't get a phone too. Dr. Bahumia co-voted with him. Any pay put in a chinny doma Asia Bahumia did down the form say, what more tragedy? The Musadan Quabekas, Mr. Bahumia went hands down.
Hello, Ezra TV, but your friend, now PC, because I free bread, my but you know, good morning, Ezra TV and radio. Mana is global info for the Abalo. Yeah, analysis what grounds. The age brackets nina no correct because myself I've been in a campaign na the Kobe been and penny for na almost 65 and above na yes they are voting for Bawumia, but below that 65 no. Majority are voting for John Dramani Mahama, and it is clear this election there was no runoff. It's a one-touch victory for John Dramani Mahama because he can manage this economy better than this crew.
Good morning. When you say, your friend King, wɔ Nkransa South. Na maasɛm kakra ne sɛ deɛ global for deɛ aba nyinaa yɛgye tom. Yɛnim sɛ deɛ ACC nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ nyame ma ne nsa so. Ama Ghana ahokyere bebrebe a yɛwɔ mu no nyame aseɛ. Na ade bi kɔ so wɔ Nkransa South a mpanyinfoɔ hemfoɔ mu kurom yɛ nyinaa obi adwene ho a wɔnte ase. Ɛne sɛ 35 days for election isi panyin na ɔwɔ ha yɛnte ne ho asɛm bɔne bi a yɛnte hwee. Na no yɛ hɔ nkraba sɛ ɔmo change isi panyin na ma na afiri akɔ baabi abra sɛ obi bɛyɛ bibi na nka wasɛm ho asɛm bɔne bi.
Say Mike, good morning. Mikasa free Wanchi Bono region. Global info na eba no is clearly because say Mike ohwe anwochira ye wo mu ahyepa ye wo mu a minua last week say ayi Globe TV eba Wanchi buzi okurum ebe interview ebe fa interviews binom na ohwe timomfo nsema amoka because anwochira ho kaka hyehyɛ ne proye no adoso nti info na eba no minua it's clearly say you John Dramani Mahama ebe win 2024 election because mabunu no soon mabunu ni soon papa.
Good morning. Mechabuni jumapa mu ya Ghana mine Asante mine. Info survey abedi no kure. If say businessman bia ni ho a obekoko oto abama NPP bio. Say we a businessman pa okurom ha say obe sorry. Say December say okoto abama NPP a enya no kure.
Hello. Ezra TV. Yedamasi wo oduma so amoye na me de mi hu ni say sovi die enye no na ebeto aba. Ize inkurasi enipa ewo ho ene edomo ewo ho na ohwe domo aye koto aba no na se nipa 8,000 ene ye de yes asovi ya de
94.1 FM
kusi se yebeto aba na ku se sovi ni bi taka sovi no nto aba na mum eda no duru ha
Ezra 94.1 FM.
Sir Mike, me say, I die at the ballot paper and be see her, ballot box and be see her say,Ncrophone vote. And no near be who say, the youth casa. Share, and yes, sir, on unemployment, graduates, or ma satisfy or Montira no mon castle. Bebre eda sugu fie even omo ana omo employment kura no yasa ye omo unemployed inti enu ane se omo be ye din efise administration we wo ye se wo kasa wan sha na ye de won kwa atwa so.
Hello senior, good morning. Ezra TV. Your from is Simon. Pacho menu mu ya adwen sanse ye hwe de man ne kona John Dramani Mahama any bit me as severe.
Hello, Sir Mike. Good morning. It's ya as a bush and Fugina. Sir Mike, as some idea, sir, yeah, take an idea. No, because of a catch or say, Bohemiane, a good for the Kofi. So here said, yeah, economy in the Mabia, a coswa, fat. Yana, a dear enemy tea, Bohemia, Yana, a rare hopa, and I said, with your platforms were. Overcast some money per who's a beer. The old chairman, why any enti ebia kwani mi say na obey no. Na was I can say bia e sira colors na.
94.1 FM.
Say nkoko mtete. Me tie Brazil. O mo mo support nkoko a mo tonton say jo nim say na ai mu bi de. Say mu nim say de class. Na ye tiska na to na say wo twom no say ma ha ma say me mra nkoko no mienu bi ba ko pe ko ket fo ba ko pe kura na. I didn't try many.
Hello, sir, my good morning. Omo global.
Good morning, mi pacho global we no mde abano. Me minjintu because ọmụ kọ NDC sa no akọbusa question na ọmụ da ba say Ghana for some toba ba ai mama nya no call because ohwe the way Ghana for anya benefit a free SHS more enya kro nti no ohwe de ọmụ ye ndia memenje ntum because Ghana.
Good morning. Me kasefli Adam Kwame Isaso. Me a taxi driver. Na first na me top petrol 80 cedis e di ye adwuma. Enne me top petrol
94.1.
Me bisa ya yesi ye dollar any tax. Na ye hwan ene manage oman no ntia dollar ne tax yintimi intua ehho to yintimi ma dollar masom. Yintimi nsu se e wo se me toma baba John Dramani Mahama no what.
Good morning. Ezra, me chia pa na me chia. Ya boss pa me chia no. Honorable Jure Zebra. Yakopon kanu pa juma pa odima ndisi. Na Zebra aga.
94.1 FM.
Enso via mo di ba no. Bibia mo kan bia jo mama buruba wi fufram. Yese ye huna yatoyo na amambu no ye kɔ no trukan abusia chendi amambu na ekɔ so amambu trukan yehu bi da nti enye wi ehwe asetam na to aba o ye hwe asetam na to aba ye ne hu se de ehihye ye pa ofa enye agro na ekɔ Ghana aside to HC Ghana asewo akufo dunsamu kra.
Yo menu good morning Pacho debate na wo kan o sisi no kama why the nyame shira nyame ma ho ban wo hwe oman ni mu a ye papa John Dramani Mahama obetwa 4 years ye papa Nanado wabetwa 8 years now all the compare wo hwe normal boy mu aye din yentimi nto normal dia yes yetimi fa papa John Dramani Mahama.
Good morning like Baomia we campaign on the first year na man na Nanado kra on o main driver kra e list year na man da kwhwe na o spare driver na nya so do ba okwa kokun o te o ze this year na ma de watwika na da wan fa ankwhwe wonom no ye wura John Dramani Mahama one won say this year na man if so on watwi da wan fa yan hwe.
Good morning. Bacho muye Ezra TV. Na minshram. Muya jumapa na minshram. Kasafri Water Road, Northtown. The family as Israel. 7 December no. Mahama oyini house down. Mahama oyini house down. MVP ameshi amayo Ghana maimwa. Nti Mahama oyini house down. Idamasi nyaminshiramu.
Right. Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV, of course. Obe joining on Facebook. Aduanaba Kofi Asante Ennin and Ezra 94.1 official. Bia beko biano ubitimi actually live now the commenting so about. So these are the responses of our viewers and listeners across the country and beyond. Omo 80 na omo de aba. So utia it tells you say politician bia no a oye campaign. Don't take things for granted. Never take things for granted. And you see, there will be surprises in the elections. For me, that is what I see. Those that you have to work and work harder. If not, there will be many surprises. Keep on with your voice note. I saw you say my voice note no. You be in everyone sana. Ya sorry to be no. So now anope for access ibinyamre na yedi nkomo. But Enra Obantima. I think that said e tie e ka say enuane boa ye de. Ma me mpa ma me mo a moton ade a chewa no.
Ezra
94.1 moton niema moton nuane atosode e okurum ha ye ba ma chopa.
Ezra 94.1.
Say wo the main marketer ne bo nya den. Body kese pa ma me say me ba we 40 cedis o. But me kwa na hona me ko busa body no a no be 80 cities 80 cities no so no o kan ba ka eska no so kura no o de free akwa to nsu a emro 10 cities ene to body betem nya yo 5 cities body betem no akote body aduro no nyina 40 cities e woso bi abe 30. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why? Yes, of course, you must make profit. I was only young for sure. And so the rate at which I hear Tony and Yama pen for Subumuno, I think say we need to do something. Watching hey, Yabeko Methodist, Yabeko Pentecost, Yabeko Assemblies of God, Yabeko and sorry our Ghana Bayama. But we are cheating ourselves. Yensre pa, yensre. Said ye musi di Japan for Subumuno. I think say a mano, inyano mano, titu, mudi hujuma, emwa kra. For me, and Rami bra bantama jum, or Brian did a ballot boss bar bantama market and nimu hona, afi, busa nemane prices. Contum repa, say a 5 cities. San contum no baro cotton 5 cities. Obeti chemua, I could do 30 cities. Adain. Oh, mu yambo kakra. Over that, mo de be call akwasiwa kakra. I think say Michael ho. Mo de be call akwasiwa kakra na ya hwe say de esi eko. Ene work ahodo eko so ewo regional no say nyame ya dom wo chena. And the presidential candidate for the NPP ni apani Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and so a beginning ne campaign in the Asante region. Of course, what's now or just so bako boasi ono so, but what's now nyagro kra me no ka say mpanifo do no ano e okurum ha the advanced team e di kan badada omo adwuma nti beginning tomorrow Bawumia's campaign tour hits the Asante region. And here someone I said the marathon campaign pa mubenya ne na itinerary no e de Atu TV no so amia na afi to the home komo. And then mommy come mention of Ketwebi. I've seen the videos coming in from mention of Nko said the work no echo. Then when you get to decay, we will also look at Alanche Mountain. So in the greater Accra region, so no so work on so is echo. But seated this morning, ewo menim anopayin miankasa. Yes, indeed. The all here with screens mensia no installation of 50,000 cameras. Yes, the NPP started and completed 47 hospitals, clinics, and health centers, healthcare projects in the country. Okay, mensia no. Okay, so yankwa omano so na mene Michael Atta Ennin komo. So that is the member of parliament akwasi kunadu na ojina ho no. Yes, so mention of Michael what's yanka anope yamo achen.
Many are major so Mike.
There were studios and we are seeing some pictures of the NPP members in the mention of motorbikes and what have you. Masha say
Mike, many are Bamema, Memishman also. The Sierra no Casadia. Yasa, I said, come, Yasa, said, come, Yasa, but the Siam no Casadia, the hair drew book, make us a hair drew a book from the Sierra, but no air Casay. Now, I'm tempering Bedua Senum, but who am penny for who do the brain? Omodi, and yes, I walk here cheap. Make us a Yano walk on a cheap. It's no nipa omudi achede bebre na ho pieces ahodo e wa say e ya ebi mo so but I hu no nipa titru bi no so e wa say I want to ebi no free regional aba ebi no so national so aba na ebi mo so no aye PC a ono aka say eji am ahograi sa wo PC no na me do ase no ba hunu placard ahodo bebre a eji that eji e wa say a 94.1. Back my walk no everyone man. Walkway and no the big walk bar so far. Medimani Ehu, Namasa Edu Adansia. It's Upusaya, Naman Janov, a walk no, a master here, and the other. Because they do go man, that they day and the or baby, ending point no. I want you to say an asana at Chiminia.
Oh, I see. Even not 8 a.m. Mensianoff walk no air and the.
Some and America at because the fear there, your book room dance now. Yeah, to also acquire him.
Now, per the videos I'm seeing, who say Mensia North walk no, we bantama the bigger walk free war. Is supposed to be the next worker any great attendance in the region. Is that what you're saying?
Some people, my friend said, the ocean a dome and any part I would do a bar. Menka and many and Kadia, Sana Mekan Pepe.
Then I think, then wait. Then I think you need to give us another video because this video, you know, it is not the video I'm seeing say perfectly after Bantama walk. This is the next. Maybe you send this video earlier. Give us an update of the current videos. Ma ya have for and so said is equal. So I know sir I'm for here from US of A. I've been prompted even from India, the second vice chairman of the NPP, currently in India, Ernest Kweku Eji, also watching us live from India. And the current videos are maybe I'm not Bruno, but the current videos. So, Rick, I think it is how many by
the chairman of I want to say, and Penifolo Ebi, I say, well, so Mike, Mr. Mamina, Omuina, Dinina, and Farina, and Mount Sierra, because you are saying my home cast, I say, but me and family who so on one Casa, but on one certain penny there. That's not on there 3, I will say right now. Yeah, but you show more crumb there, but if you are not could do there. I just mean, I put them in no didn't collect the amount to see and prepare local Mike.
Well, so aside the work, you didn't say work air course say ya. One thing na yade share the people around. One na uncle work nibie or turn ade or kwa ho or befa car or take care mu their reactions to the party air work no. So what's the deal? How is the reaction?
Say walk no air contra. Some of the passengers need to cross the catch on drivers omunina no more any part of the work. Now a been prime meditation. I would no more time for Omoka. This is Mike. Or more air a dear, or more a ticker moon, or more air for manuma. To relax a bit of crowd or musi. Ever join the work on the car, no matter join Omoka. 94.1. To do another Omusi ever join it. Omo work on the car, and what go back. Wako fani kanti bibia ekwaso wano ewa se said me si eka no it mema videos updates the bia se ye dum na asema meka no no wa wonu se no kre asem na meka e kontumpo bi asem na meka say
Mike na say so abusian that is Michael Atta, our reporter with the mention of work no echi and akwasi kunadu Deputy Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, and of course he's a very good brother. Major work to welcome Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia into his constituency. I think on Tuesday on the 6th, and Bawumia eba Mensianoff into the MP. A bigger work to at least give energy. The Ama Union Omo Mensianoff. Yes. Well, but unfortunately, at the studios and pay minia Bafo Asare Yamwa, a national coordinator, Chamber of Small Scale Mining Industries in Ghana, and of course, let me put it on record, he's a member of the governing party, NPP. Babo
94.1 FM.
Reverend Yakwaba.
Ezra 94.1 FM.
Bibi aboko dia.
Ezra 94.1. 94.1. 94.1.
Okay.
Ezra 94.1 FM.
Frɛ ho for ho te sɛn.
Nyankopɔn adom obiara ho yɛ paa.
Ɔmo yɛ paa.
Paa nyame adom.
Oh, okay. Na urut paa yɛ fine. Bosome frɛ ever na wɔn gada ofi.
Me de yɛka bosome frɛ ho de a me anam te ha yo. Yɛka constituency as bosome frɛ ho. Me papa efree Lake Bosotwe Ankase.
Okay, Ankase. Oh, okay.
Baby a Drew Easter na holidays. Yeah, I'm ranted my bar no kojo many pa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And in fact
94.1
Omonchi every kokofu. The kokofu for the baba best settle. And me ma men so free. Krobi or her friend draw me, but almost so kokoko settle. Ankase ne top.
Okay.
Ye from Kwantapon. Until no media ye can't boss me free home.
We have to from this year.
This year, because I want to go school.
But see, it was me free home for. There is a development, infrastructure wise. I almost said the use of Bakoko.
Well, I don't want to say that. In person, but your best start to be piano. Made in check as here. Ebema mea menana kokofu akwamohene na kokofu ahemfo a omo etie me ene anopei na me papa krom me papa ma metiase
okay
nti menana Mary enchia ema ankasefo ni na mechi obibia
okay
na me come ma me nso aside nso a me ma metiase na me ma me kromofo nyina nkwadapɔnfo nyina mechi obibia ene bosome frɛ hofo bia na se bosome frɛ ho ni bia wotie me na anɔpɛ asiwafo
ɔmo mutie sa hwɛ wo
esa hwɛ me
yes
good mechi obibia
good
good
na me busa say development me ma ba mo ho I think twice ma kwan nye kra issue of sanitation se kwan said that nye papa mo sa ase no so is rich with good but as a development ma to abama NPP because so we can aspirant union for no who contest here as a PC and almost kakra na to ma MPP ato antuntu ma
MPP are there to man na hwan bio apart from MPP party baby you see offer enipa baako for sebio onsa entumi nkata obibie but they me hu ne say ye chiche eniema na de ya sebi ebe so
da be
na ye na refi hu say drip ya ba but me free on ye de crash start ye adwuma enti no maza
drip ba ya sa ba nsu tobe
ebe nsu tobe
drip machine na sa be sie nsu tobre enti eze o frɛ pɛ o me say oi Mike nsu to ma nsu de ntia na nsu to ye kwan o frɛ ya Mike nsu to onu Kofi Asante da mo ha dwe no do nsu to
menia ma menka se kochro me say nsu to nsu ba before de ye adwuma kwa so me free on go say drip na nye adwuma say started there then we can have a discuss about it but
see try one for years omunya kwan na boso me miensa to lesson here say drip betwa kwan ya drip betwa kwan ya na
master it is better than none say ni what there and what now that means any that's when you ho but then ho enti no e dia ba no kra no say be sen kan start adwuma kra na that also gives you hope say bibi wo ho na enchen e wo na fe ana meboa enti once asa na ma we say num nyina aba no it means say abai no na ne e wo bosome frɛ ho fo what you say na so ahwɛ nso a o ka say constituency no bosome frɛ ho asɛ impuntuo aboye no o say ka ye hwɛ pa
yeah
sabi utu kwa ma no ne a Monfancha me said me come on the answer. Areas I am fool. Omanaka Gomoyeska for those who are into proper agric. Omne Yeska for. So, but I said, I say I was asino in abundance. Into Yana, you Sanya Mane Kitayano, you who so faso. But what I must say, intermediate men on that time I make was me free home contest. A dear Bakwa, not the be American say, you kuayeno, and no nebema will be any abayeso. In Siama Yani, and Kukuayeno. Then no nebema Sebio, you can create a hub whereby say Sebio say Obi per banchi. You say, oh, was me free home. Banche or in abundance in Sebia made the factory create bar, Memfan Congonkusio. Obi pe brodia, say brodia no, me cobos me friend one, a hona mania. You understand? And the near ma, Yanka say Kitayano, and say, who I didn't Kitayano say, a sombo. Now you how I basically appreciate it. Near to me, I converted side and Amana Baba Basica. Am I
see. You have a didn't come off our sector. We're looking at the manifesto on the mining. Because Bosome from here one area, Krumha, I say, Penibia or Matabia, no per se, but from a good deal, maybe was some friend. I want to say, and no crano, but now Kayane Yao. My boss, no Queen Yaka. But what happened, movie, I don't have my name because being young who pen movie to from a good day, unless maybe you have your records and I say you have. No. So what from a good year. But that means me who say pen movie too from a good year. Okay. No number say. Yet no me but what would you have between the young one the I want to young to the young one free. Now my family dealing to me. And do to be a home. But earlier on Obana didn't come on the current survey global info analytics for the ABBA. And if you look at the entirety of the survey, the age group are 18 years to 64 years. Umina per the survey. So about Mahama. Baumia enya from the 65 years and above, and obiti Mahama at 1%. Just survey no now we had the happiness in Ghana. Does that reflect?
Many no kwenya me anim ni survey no me share down for many in the tree. Yes. Men what reason to make us because you were say ama survey bebre abeba ni na ya to fa ho. Okay. Me patriotic masse. But ya na me believe in realities. Okay. Patriotic masse. Aha. Enti no we say na ba no ye de be hye botom. Okay. Na ye hu hawa the be say e tre say ye nya dwumaden. Me patriotic ase. Because after me fan say a month no ene ye beto aba. Enti yen nyanto aba a survey we say aba no eno so nche say bi o yen konkonkonkonkoda ana say yen fa yen sa en hye dem refem say survey bi aba enti no say ne enti no I mean me won say e ade a e beboa yen to to me won I say ye be kon akoyanim ana say ye be kika yen ho e wo ye campaign a ye nim but me fact that me who data no into no I don't want to dwell much on the way say that as I aban.
So you are a party member? Yeah. We share 51% for Mahama, 37 for Baumia. Maybe I would see before I free fee baha. Why do you move anything on the Ghana? You're two about. Who's about maybe to me?
On say election no
94.1
me fa me de anyway say opa fro bia wo boso me frɛ ho bisan say ye kwa contest net say obia beka to say bafu kita message
okay
and people thought the guy was winning but we actually been losing until the D-Day because election the very minute you be can say ya to aba na wie kura no esesa ne ma bebre
okay
enti menua like I said me mpese sa global info for ne ma na omode aba no they can dia show be enkran ana MPP ni bia oti enkran say ma o ma na ba mumbo because enye no na dey kwakwa and I say enye no na ye true reflection of true friend say 7th December
okay
election na ban
I see
yeah because na the gusu ye campaign ye nwie afi kra na o me trans kra o ka che me say afi na advice e ba ha say na Asante region for kra ka so mo to aba na do you know the repercussions e de beba
Asante region for decided that
I'm decided you fine
Jomo Chamber Umia
are
they waiting for the president of Baumia before they
no
decide?
it's not about say train Baumia and I make a trust say any part you need to miss a certain time will be kwaku hwe ma make us am tro any pa ho adwene da yetrim ye die ni na ye pe o se ye pa yetrim a se me de ti say ya sa na kwaku nso de ti but the only difference is that if the information kita me no totally different from yours me patriot say it in time bia no me ni pe kasa I don't underestimate obi a strength and say ye campaign information and no na be ma obi ka say me fa nkonkonko to aba ana meboa o die papa de no masem e bia de wahu na ye de o TikTok ana say maybe nkofo ko work the euphoria around it and e bia de but obi wo ho e tie kira on take decision and the ebia na o papa ne no masem atie me patriot tie me ebia na o papa ne no masem atie ansa na o de akwa to aba ba me tema ba me baba be say call Sampa chief media chire from Sampa all the way from Sampa ye ba jene any baby abedru bia no tim say the way I will see papa na honfama ne ne nkasa emu the way ahemfo ejejeje no so no any the way even Roman kra no e so ne campaign mu no e kire say se nyankopon ya adom na so osa baba keti sa de no e wa Asante region ha say masa enema bebre besesa yeah
I see and Ujidi said it is not yet done.
No, that be.
The difference is wide.
No difference in a way.
That is 751.
Hey, Masa, me say forget about that data. That data no enya juma.
Enra. Obi busa say enti MPP pa no. Wo message ni say.
Wow. MPP message and say. Na nipa no timi bisa NDC message.
Someone say on to Shekrano. Not maybe this question say, what do you mean? I say, Mike, going into election 2008, we had Free Senior High School from Nanado. No trumpet Free Senior High School.
Okay.
In 2012 elections, Free Senior High School were reoccurring. In 2016, and obey add jobs into say agenda 111. Inti onam kura no a ubusa kola kura because so Kofi ba Free Senior High School agenda 111. But in 2024 elections, when you go out and ask, you don't get the message. Like John Dramani Mahama saying 24-hour economy. What is your message?
John Mahama 24 hours and you think say a policy. Is that what you believe in?
No, I'm asking a question. That is maybe somebody. Okay, that is what somebody is asking. So what is your message?
Maybe Masam say, yeah, a continuation, and I hear the bow.
Okay.
What Patriot say? We are in power, and I hear Yatana say who say, I was here the ABC, the champion digitization. And not to attempt be an Obehuna. His Excellency the Vice President is always talking about. Let's go digital. Because on one what na buy no man say see move to the digitization now. E be boa nyama bebre. You understand? And you know what kind of message bill and I say no hwe. Mpacho ma say because one opponent now on kwakwa na abonte for 8 years. And one no nani abrace me there anka me ba betu MPP for no message be nekita no minia message be enekita no And you also be sure Bantaman Ra. No, for say MPP any messenger. That person is being biased.
Then I'm not twice one.
What's the name to us?
Yes.
Minia. Free SHS. Yeah, twice free SHS. No, so I am from so. Or you want a reset whereby somebody will come and destroy it. Is that what you mean? And minia. Message kita there. Papa. Message kita papa. Because when we are manifesto. Wash a manifesto no one who near me woman. And then say nipa na catch you say only MPP ni message and any no minimum or patch.
No ready.
Yes.
No untie.
No untie the akoso.
I was Ezra 94.1 FM and of course Ezra TV. Do me this favor, join your Facebook. Oba. Like, share and drop your comments. You can kai Eddie Amau. I've seen some where am I at? We say I'm watching you. Okay, I'm watching you from is it Enyaso? Okay, Enyaso, Bosome Freho district. In fact, we have been voting for the NPP since, but when you come to the entire constituency, you will cry. This is coming from a listener or a viewer. From your own constituency. Say you're too about Edema NPP. But Yesu, Yaman Koye, the Biase, Quang Nanya, school baby anyhow.
Nah, Wako voter registers. You see,
that's the person.
No, but my point is say no.
About voter
registers. Sebi you. Adia no, and yes, Bia, Sebio, we MPP in Indian for Bibia Amreo. A young kakra. Me patriot masi. Yen kakra me catch or say afena was me friend for baba better there one drip no need bini ho at the end of the day ye the bia bre I know say most of their road network omo dey ma contract just a contractor and then call site me patriot the metro na say enti no want me blame mo abai ne bebre but the tie ne say ye nim say abai no eguso a omo ye nhehye se be ya bosme from for akwan ombe.
Right. My only penny akwaba is a yellow man from the yellow movement. Okay. A yellow man from the yellow movement.
I never travel on you.
The election day will determine that you still with the yellow flag or not.
Yes.
Okay. So Joseph Amua, a leading member of the Alan Chamantains Movement for Change and the CEO Love Enterprise. In fact, Mr. Amua so happy because when it comes to mining, he has a lot of ideas. And they begin come on mine extensively. Now, yeah, he said he beat me manifestos are what a woman and one paper for sure. He beat me ayen ye. Na emfa how be amre. That is Amua.
Yes.
Alan Hoye.
Nyamia de no ye pa.
Yeze de untade nyina.
O se ya edro no.
Obi no me be fie.
Obi
no me fie.
Se yellow no uhuna. Obi e hu bia e catch no.
Na me colors pa. Oh yes, me na me color pa. But mo ba mu no. Wan hwe ya na makonya asem.
Oh, asema na benya.
Da bi say what time say krum highway wa wonim. O sha na kwa na ni peridi. O colors yi de ya kwa part we kana.
O to ba bia.
Pass. O de to ba ni mi.
Me buy kwa na ka hwe bia ka me ka ho asem.
Then I had them.
And then we work.
Yeah, work. Yes. Mega victory walk.
Mega
victory walk. Ya be ba ko Asante mem ha. Na hu se de siko e.
Yeah.
I know and repeating o Accra.
Okay.
Na information me yan de na che se nyame adom ne ma ye papa.
They mo ko sa ma so NDC for na baba friend na.
Za na mbe. So mo de bibia NDC for. So ni bibia se wezu ntimi ne ma ase me ka shire nye. Za na te. Anu bibia mo se NDC for. Na ke we nya NDC for. Na se o mbeto amen na bibi for so beto amen ne awe ne a. What is better than that? Because you are in your government of national unity. ɛne yɛba so a yɛnya obi a wɔ akyiri wote ase yɛba MPP for sɛbsɛb umu adwene wɔ fam a so meka umu adwene da hɔ a umu wɔ nneɛma papa ɔmo bɛsɛ ɔno maama yɛbɛ nyina bɛdwuma MPC bi wɔ hɔ koraa na ministers bi wɔ hɔ koraa wɔ ha na baabi a no section yɛ adwuma wɔyɛ adwuma paa ɛne na ɛsɛ ɔkɔ nsa no ma no ntena hɔ no ɔnyɛ adwuma because yɛbɛbɔ ɔman can you imagine say bi a MPC ministers bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo yɛ very good nanso so MPP basisi a na sɛ NDC basisi sɛ ɛkɔba NDC ba wombe pam wo mu nyina afiri ho ya no ne ade a high o ma we say mu ebinom wo very good talents and go medim dia bo ma but you sure color pie timpam
so among the governing NPP minister Ben or ho amu say even should be an unlikely
no say ko bondin se si a obenya asem we can say da bro no kura na ka say si but say ye ni hwe ye ni hwe o dia say ya ha ko bi dia house say de o si odwuma ya ba na so Mike say de o si na odwuma de ya mfa media session bi nche nsa irrespective of his color you bet me afana do na not because you person you build your mind you be ko ye because so say the ama ye bre wo man se si ya ye say obia elections ya ko bia o call for the next election but not for the next generation. The very moment it happens like that, then it brings a lot of chaos in the system. Because you see how they hear, and never be brave MPP for you see how money are breathing down. It's because of the next election, and they are not sustainable. And you're sustainable. Won't mean because you drip your own can was him.
I say, and I only am what I can was so called was my friend.
Mammy can't some joke. Mammy can. This is not the first time we be able to know. Kufuor time woman is a young twin is a drip. But maybe sir, Bear Kufuor free so no within a short period machines in your bone ocean. Go back on the Biamikai, Nessie a Cabri has a payload at the battery na new. Battery na new. Says you are did not battery na fall. Your bone ocean.
That's a bite of it. And I say, and yadia. Yenye bida ya about 2 or 3 occasions but nina failed and this one who say a fail because I have political colors you say e background colors bubo hono you do gra kire say well, even if MPP unlikely event was mo we near it will not be sustainable because the tian say wo mo because they see I won friend pay wo for party for nko obi ho we nim escave a machine no run kra because we particle in their fan obesem I'm telling you
say which constituency and our district now who say ya fa party ba
ye be fa party from ma wo mu ni madwuma do metena na machine bi the mate for betena na kai so e man so ba wo koka so ba was we mate oba me ni license grab at the particles in the better baba wo odies na gotem kukuru wa ko to atwere ya no pa ho a machines here ben bebrewa na say excavators kan ho that excavators no munche enko ayo ni nyina si na me excavators kan machines na we ni nyina original office ya ni omunya release ego bogala pa wo se bogala
you right.
You
right to the regional minister indicating your excavator and the maybe how they crawl. Then they will follow up and
yes. Well, we have
and what do machines do now? What does it? Excavator.
That is unfair.
Kahobede papa. Bogala papa. Abesis. Obogala no abesis. Obogala no abesis.
Abesis mo.
Now ka say nka obi no akobogala. Na ka gala e bon kwa. Enti we say ma we nyina kire say. Sad drip no. A good policy but not sustainable. That's what I'm saying. You no na launch policy ni say ono wo ba. One yes unsustainable policies where am ya boka. What is going to do in say? Instead of drip no the machines the government no.
Yeah.
You have be 2 or 3 contractors at each district.
Okay.
To machines no ma better machines na mo bibiom here be the ma and then a quite no access no they do it on work and pay basis.
Okay.
So you know say no on one they control machines no. Ono have competent workers or no more adwuma adwuma bɛyɛ nso no yɛde tete ɛna yɛde tete machine no kan and ɔbɛhwɛ so yie ama machine no bɛtumi ayɛ sustainable ebɛtumi de bɛyɛ 5-10 years na machines ni ɛde wɔ hɔ no but wey yɛde akɔma wode yɛ kɔ baabi a kɛmɛfoɔ mu machines gu wobɛkɔ machine bɛn sɛ machines no ho ɛho yɛ mono ankasa ɛnso so akɔndɛm ne gugu yɛtwihwɛ mu nneɛma papa no nyinaa hwɛ yi no yi board no afiri so a na so enti saa nneɛma no ɔmo yɛ no deɛ ɛyɛ kae na deɛ kɔ IMF da biara no they don't do sustainable projects all sustainable projects nko a or mention another one na me san emblem and they do not have the right material to rule us now ɔmo nko duopoly no nko na fa lanche matembra na the sustainable policy ɛwɔ great transformational plan yɛmfa ma yɛ adwuma wo de mention one problem and people were create here yɛntinya ho solution wɔ saa book we see
I see well in the just 1 minute na me ma offer yɛbra pani Elon Akwaba global info analytics October 7 about you know placing Alanche Mountain in an unfortunate lead with 4.1%.
Yeah, you near you. Said the enemy near you can. So no warrior no say or nyan no be. On the D-Day elections no, on the D-Day no. When you see a team abubo aba mo bia we wo bo so rokwa aba na asesa.
Until my mother say mobile race business na.
No, I'm saying say on the D-Day no why you careful. They will use this to fleece you. They will not allow that. Me who baby I will bab baby ni pana win what the car beep or come as David say you know you win.
I think so what happened in Elembele 20 is it 2016 was okay the DC then on the football contest I so winning
Mobusi
and I think the bonso also Odenchem so my friend my winning monka we didn't buy the next 20 minutes in
the elections are won at the polling station.
The percentage is too low.
The percentage is not too low. Our strategy will be on the strategy. Yeah, we will not follow them and get bent. We have our strategy, and within this short period, you see what is happening here. Things are changing. I'm overwhelmed. But near Mancroft, Ekuma, Omoka, and the woman painful who are not born in nature. Yet you know, Honum, what does it? It is a media means so we are winning these elections because our strategy is different. They have the structures. And these NEM people, at each point in time, on a goal, they have 1 million people. We want 1 million, because one polling station executive. What 10 polling station? 10 executive members at the polling station. That's your about 40,000 polling stations here. You know what I say? They have it. Yeah, we are that stage, you know. But we have the majority of the people now to Abanua. In their structure. And then yeah na April. Because work we buy, you know. They were shocked. They were making us NDC4. Then NDC4 now so floating. Now the MPP for floating no abeka home. Near to me this ni panel no more kwa. Now what the 1 million we need as well. All these cars is a woman. We go near school bus. Confess school bus is free. You know when they abane you do not go. Now there's no confirm kolebi. E do mba kejetia. No with school bus no do now. Free SHS. Co-payment. You ever know so?
Okay. Right, hi Ezra 94.1 FM and of course Ezra TV. It is Mike. I'm doing it with legend Aduanaba Kofi Asante Ennin and the entire team. And pay ebiawo biano. Wajon share or the befa WhatsApp 0531455105 0531455105 or the by Benyam Rack and kind at the amount. Mamema the senior lecturer a painting. Appear Minka University of Entrepreneurial Skills. I'm the first media guy, but me a body now. Mr. Aaron. Amstead.
And I appear Minka University.
Mr. Aaron, we have a call here. Good. Now, Ghana is saying
Milasi, na mentia Mira no Navi, mentia I should phone it.
Yeah.
Now question I mean say Ghana to say.
Say Ghana to say. So we are Ghana. What a Ghana mo? We are lecturer. What's that here? I will share more.
Okay, see.
And it be a Ghana to say.
Okay, see say we share will be an open and so want to say. Okay, pum.
Yeah.
And all the
exactly.
Okay, intimate Ghana pum.
Ghana pum.
Ghana so any nipa oye unkwabata bibre ndi mu dia na menkan because even say what say sorry no pay.
Yeah.
And ras and Sunday in Suto Spain. Valencia district. In fact, almost the entire district in Kaya say no. Yen Sua Tonansen answer BBNC.
Yeah.
In the end, say Ghana ye. Yami Adum, Yabo, and Suto, and from afar. Yen shedenya any condition be a so severe in Ghana ye. Say economy now the bad ya. Say Ghana for Butum dia and there and shedanya by a bay.
When it comes to economy, who bet me a confirm say any man.
Oh, say ufa economic indicators Krumana.
Yeah.
You say you two levels, you macro and micro. Macro no say broad. In the emphasis say inflation, ne interest rates, ne exchange rates no. And on the no macro no. Obi anim say we CD eni ahone. Obi anim say inflation die. Nyame ya dum na ekosoro ba afi die sustainable ba. Ohun sa. But so ko fa individual pocket dia e ho na me be. Individuals your pocket your bottom na edin because I say niema ye tumu ne sika yenya no say I would say niema bo kosoro nti say unye sika kra within a short period of time na sa eduane kra am fi say nka at this hour no Zenka was a maybe drew October, November, December, yana Adriane ba.
Yeah.
Ha, but Adriane ba, and so Adriane bo, Eda so I was so. Now, me sometimes I mean blame on your phone call, I mean blame ye Gana for the count because see answer, you change your taste and preference. Every normal food na eat, you know, I won't because I can, you know, many men are not, you know, we are both out to fear, oh, sorry, you bop PC, now what DB. And nye common cry say e bebo PC nti body abua na say nka yetimi di bebo PC di futo ni ade no nti ane ya shifting for foreign taste nti I think we need to no say oh maybe I can say in 2007 President Kofi resist a certain concern to Ghanaians and I bullshit.
Okay.
Or catch yourself or say or establishing ministry be a friend national orientation. No, the can minister of tourism and or they could be jablent equal to. But then Jacob Jake chief of staff and or then baho. A man for the colonel no most say national orientation soon a day. But then cat ye take that decision is serious pana ye who and ye ma a mofra eba or munya who Ghana ye culture ye place ye moral principles na come fi senka sa brinka sa niema we no nka so ati because ade nya pa no because say aye we niema bebre a e wo Ghana ha ye import a utim say senka yetimi yiri ye ho a enye necessary say be import a be man ka ye exchange rate akofomiti ubusa me say Ghana te send dia na me dia to enem no economy ne die emodi e ma Ghana for ha yentimi ntwa ade senya ye penu no niema bo ekoso but there are some certain times I could dream say okoto ade a obekọ no ade a oto na nura na se na nsan obekọ na ya san atum omo tum nso a nse entum ya na nka bi wa nketinketi enye nketinketi o sa enne ye hu no because ade bekọ na atum bi 25% 30% ya enu so sometimes Ghana for a ye didwa asem we maybe kan obi be ka say but maybe enka asafojema magazine for ababome ewo radio station bi na menka man kan boni so be ka che say Ghana for mudidwa sometimes ya na bi ho no mo a certain perception bi say mo pe profit too much enti ya na ema omo eniema mututu na o de compare Nigeria for a omo bididwa oguma Nigeria for no omo to ade ma omo to no nketi imfa bi okra otimi to ade na abra wonya mfa so ba o de attract go as a customer say de be ya obeba enti ade Ghana for adwadi for enwene sa ade no me can say me ko pay spare part at all magazine na me call you no Ghana ni na me call ni shop no onibi but when musa me one direct me say ha na benya bi me call Nigeria ni shop me dusa na say me pay part we bi ato benya bi am no catch me say oh there bi no onibi on me dey maintenance benya bi am me one ko to cook bre me ne mechanic na ko to cook ma emi no na yeti ho wo ko tin ya no de part ne bai no be ton ma me enti if you na me gene number na fa na damfo enti any day anytime bia me nya problem bia me frɛ na o se wo dey train me hwe bia ma so se na esi enti Ghana for my fa sa adwene se eti na wunya sika bebre a na enye eno nko a o se wo tune wunua a ono se ti o man ho no enti omo tu ne mamu a sometimes you are na enye the making of government bia yenya yeti timamu no yenso adwene se o se minyesika amaye se Ghana no sika adi anim achen ye moral principle iso ana na mena na ka asembiti o se ye kukuruma ye busa onipa fie ba ye musa ne sika enenso die ye busa sika ye musa fie ti en fa enkwara na omko ye saka wan so mbeka cho omse unya 40 na ye den oh kanipa akora anwine se me be pesika ho odwene se o se minya abrabo nyini eduru ba bi ehunu se na sesa nti yen fasa adwene ye
now global info analytics October survey. Should Alan Tremantin and his team be worried? Should MPP Baumia and his team be worried? Looking at the age groups omoye the survey from the 18 years to 64 years. Omugina Mahama Lidi Baumia lost all 65 and above. Enna Baumia, it means ABT with 1%. Should they be worried that they are losing the elections ahead of the election data now?
Of course, in the mood, but I mean, fancy, I say, in US election, Ombatuna brother.
Yeah.
There are 7 states. Pe, Enna, sample, Kamara, Omo. Contending nti every be 1 week in omo now sa service state omo crisscross sa obia so obia on stronghold na we na aka na battleground e ma obia nti wa obetimi a win majority was our states we no likely say election wo na abefa say na ti o nti enya de ketwa na wo ho ye mra Ghana no hu say ye election no yen no yentesa America for let me be frank with you yentesa America for ye so plain ushia una wo ye MPP ni a no beto abama wa obemu hu se wo obeto abama so ye ndisi ni no nto abama wa ushia wa obemu hu se o nto abama ba ye no se mishia wa ma make me hwe wanim ebi ana me wo ndisi enso ye MPP ni ena woni mi din komo no be din komo ma ayi support kama wo kwa utibe de by do election ena be hu be a meto akọ
okay ma sembi o just by election one PC Dr. Dia another one in the work yes Amstead yes
one kwa brain na
okay
o mi na me ha
Dia is a good friend so na it didn't kakra at least or kwa media na kwa said the campaign siko e be ko bia abuso doctor wo kasa wo nim dia wo links just say I thought said the man was winning. Those who looked at his face and told him he was winning at the day of the elections, I realized Ghana for fear delegate.
Yeah.
So no, delete.
And young Ghana hano. So I am very careful. Now your political party now rely only on your surveys. One real on sabit merciful.
Okay.
And also wow, na politicians almost say the battle day ground. They also wow ye campaign. Wow sometimes wow ye survey. Na utimi hwe. So we political party now ye survey. Na say internally no ube lusu awu. Ena ube winning so awu. Enti enye only the survey by external bodies no kwa na also. Enti me dey ubisa me say should MPP fear say and answer worry. No, they shouldn't fear or worry. They should campaign. Should Alan worry or fear? No, he should continue with the campaign. He has to develop strategy. There were more than 30 days to go. Last time, one radio station said, election, no, even just one statement from one person can change the dynamics of an election.
Yes.
Also, Nancy Yanka, Biden, Koyako fast my bread, the party for Okokan garbage, pay and Koyako fast my bread, the party for just for 1 month, the Emua. For a party to think and sleep over, say, oh, Yamami Sovi, Namawene, there be incumbent on all the political parties, including if there's a Ghana Freedom Party, cry, Yamami, they don't have to sit down unconcerned and say, Obia, and Juma. Now, Omo Enfa Sovi, no two Mutim say Sovi, no, because I will school. Na say teacher actually where you say we want idea it reminds you say next time no also me where dey adwuma ni enti say what survey na wo wia survey abach say wo wia eno be kra be kanya mo hu areas also wo dey ukoye adwuma yi ukohwehwe nkrofo e be ka ho
so the first no so
enti the ono so the first no enti say is incumbent on all the party enti na man say election dynamics there it means BBI means sanu in a short period of time. Enti say yes survey mawa don't just rely only on the survey and say oh my defense enti me wie ukoda wan hwe ya ade be chena be to aba no wo yem be show
shock
sir
but we are lecturer you teach a lot of students and omo I be worry be disappointed some are also hopeful and what have you.
Ezra 94.1.
Unless you are question. Who is winning?
Unless you are away.
Yes.
Who is winning? There's somebody can catch us. Me meaning the election pundits. So I can open up and tell you exactly who is winning.
When students come before you are, omonkomo diemu no. Ekere wo say e question. Tony to which
almost say me a student I show my dear. Unfortunate, a student here a large group. Omo microcosm of Ghana. A student population I will investing into say sometimes if infants or course secondary school be a bit makona a community based. Omo free other places by and omo few. By young students I one in the population wise need every part of the country bia obenya a home student amanaba school it is sometimes it's difficult for you to gauge and say oh looking at things no party way and for students can tell you their disagreements their way of disappointment and lot of encouragement omunya hope omuwo any other ombekani na by who you see that survey a student population enye enti honor there and also unfortunate for us as lecturers no with the exception of those who teach something like political science omuko discuss political issues you teach management business among others no also enye good for you to go to classroom to talk about politics. You can talk about policies, programs. Omana initiative bia ekoye ana enkoye ana hunsunsanso but not to involve yourself in political issues about sometimes only students na class na say o choma dia omo a ombe hu ba bia u belong to no ayana they don't feel comfortable listening to you in natural order no teacher ni you are not supposed to open up with your political colors in a classroom for students to know and then because are not sometimes affect your level of thinking about you any of confidence with you because the boy I would say that you now catch me say me when PP no ye NDC near the ouche ni bia who say we bias there be into your teacher need you only have to be fair and firm objective principle talk about Ghana as economy if things are going right like you ever say buy or initiative free senior high school policy you can go to classroom and talk about a whole ramifications but you don't go and say and media me belonging to this political party. Where's now name Korano or more other because obi a political affiliation.
Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV. Me dey say Mike we Ghana to say Saturday edition. Na dey bro 0531455105 0531455105 Mr. Yamwa ewa ha sanso and Mr. Amwa so ha
Yamwa na Amwa
we
get to every day yes they say they who say oko other stations no a omo feel the independent you know guest no mo ba na panels no be hu answer bia NDC tia MPP tia na movement for change na yesu obi ye lecturer bia e wo ha so yeah say obi as obi say wo mu nyina fa ye siria MPP siria college and wo nu ma begu ho lecturer siria college nko
oh how
and wo mu di wo ma ba begu ho and nanti wo balance o ka se no trip what can say I was so boa when we nyina what they say I think
you are not being fair to the lecturers.
Now, because then you can say, "Who is Syria caller?" I confronted him, and a week ago, so about another station. I said, "Who? Let me know the senior Syria caller."
I'm turning to which party?
MPP. Oh, and then be followed by the Syria callers. But so I was introduced to we senior lecturer.
Yeah. So it tells you say it is also an advantage and it is good. Because
it is what good. It is what go bad. I'll be better off. I'll be very comfortable. Say me a lecturer, me a senior lecturer. But the bar my bay. Me barbe promote MPP. Yenim say wo ha. And the MPP are filled two panels. Any other team. I don't have any problem. Now, about Yakofana Baswa, he said, Penny 2 hours. Also, Kase was a very fair. Would you know Kako? But, Oko Fessiaco, Labatana, or a year.
They should be bold.
They should be bold because you know, it sparks a friends, a president. They'll try a dishonesty. So, Baby, we are in a hypocrisy. So, Bana, Hana, I want to make her. Now, but you don't better as a year, over fair analysis of things. Nothing was out tilted towards a year. Now, but people are direct, none about who cried and smoke a car far back when not and yet at the beginning now, which was not good. What I say because now if gold is rusting, what would I do?
Okay, let us see. Now, you share the issue of mine. In the NPP manifesto.
Hey, now Sky Train now.
Sky. Is that what? India manifesto.
What's that? Oh, my main cancer make a crack.
Mine.
My main cancer make a crack.
Sky to the last one.
You see, the
don't go there.
No. You see, what's that you?
I don't want share boss Sky to the motion.
Agree. Who did I move you?
Oh, Sky to my friend with me, baby.
Who did I move? Eh? I've heard there, and your match here has a matter.
Oh,
and then I will say, you'll find the other.
Oh, the Sky train, no, make us say, because they be about
nothing they're planning you.
Sky train, they will have come. Yes,
so now, you're refi. The issue of mining is something as an unknown person, I need to but need to know compassion. Now, our water bodies, our forests, reserves, that yes, in illegal mining. Political parties, I say, we do a use. We have a party ruling, but if experience this illegal mining, noa, twaswama, for now, I make them say against them. In the NPP, MOBA, so more winning elections. What should be the trust? The camera first one, more airborne near to illegal miners. This question, because the guys are making, I said, I'm on the wash, I'm on the tissue, and I'm saying, what are the measures?
Who is Sky train between us?
Medawasi. Now, you can't mining issues. Yeah, I may say, Sabi, ɛnyɛ education kakra ɛwɔ ho kyerɛ sɛ yɛka galamsey a yeah a lot of people think sɛ ɛyɛ illegal because the kwan a ɔmo fa so nya that term no I think sɛ gather them and sell na aborɔfo no ɛkɔ no ɛna ɔmo yɛ sɛ no there must be a way a yɛne atemamufoɔ no yɛbɛtumi ayɛ adwuma no nkakra sɛ bɛyɛ a ɔmo yɛbɛtumi anya gold no na yɛtumi asupply ɔmo nti no ɔmo ntase no nkakra nanka you know ɔmo nya no ɛyi a na you know ɔmo atɔn ɛna I think sɛ saa term no galamsey no baeɛ nti yɛka galamsey a me hu ne sɛ ɛnyɛ ade a ɛyɛ ade bɔne ɛna two yɛ ɔmo yɛ ne yie ɛna yɛwɔ ɔmo a sɛbi ɔmo nyɛ ne yie
galamsey no
yes
okay
yɛ ɔmo yɛ ne yie ɛne ɔmo a ɔmo nyɛ ne yie galamsey no ɛno ane small scale mining yɛka galamsey a ɛne small scale mining but the truth is that obi kita permit ɛna obi nso nkita permit mepatwa te ase nti sometimes ya na mete sɛ ɔne ɛsɛ galamsey fo sɛ a me namo sɛbi me nante pa ɛkɔ mining communities because ade a mepɛ sɛ ya na meyɛ ne sɛ mepɛ sɛ mehu adeɛ bi ɛwɔ TV so na me comment ya na mepɛ sɛ mekɔ ɛkɔhwɛ deɛ nti a saa nneɛma wei sɛ no nyinaa yɛ dɛ ɛkokɔ so last month ɛna yɛte sɛ organized labor for the way say aba me kra na me the response be kra by because makɔ baabi ɛwɔ eastern region na nsu asɛe a yɛkɔhwɛ mu no na nyɛ small scale for na yɛ saa deɛ
na ne course yɛ dɛn
na ne course ɛyɛ big mining firm ɛna ɔmo yɛfrɛ ne sɛ ɔmo yɛ a ɔmo dam a ɔmo de yɛ washing no sɛ nsu atɔ ɛna abuo mebadwa te mase ɛna akɔ ɛno apɛ na akɔ bɔ nsuo bi mu and people thought sɛ na yɛ galamsey for na yɛ mebadwa te ase enti no yɛka galamsey for asɛm no a mede yɛ na mepɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ nkran ɛne yɛdi to galamsey ase wokɔ grounds na wakɔ wakɔ date a proper research ansa na even bɛba bɛtran radio so aka bia waka aba fine MPP ɛde a manifesto aba yɛsɛ nyankopɔn yɛ adom a small scale mining na approach no ɛsɛ ɛsesɛ mu approach no ɛne sɛ yɛsɛ yɛbɛma geologists akɔ grounds akɔ yɛ survey yɛahwɛ yɛacollect data apɛ baabi a yɛho sɛ minerals no wɔ ansa koraa na sɛ bi obi bɛkɔ akɔtu gold na nipa no akɔtu na wɔka bi kurom bɔ so mɛfrɛ ho asɛm sɛbi nipa no ɔni adagye ɛne waka sɛ ɔkɔpɛ geologist ama nipa no koraa akɔhwɛ sɛ asase no ɛyɛ rich anaasɛ ɛnyɛ rich edi nipa no fan yɛsɛ ɔma na ɛyi so a na yɛfrɛ no sɛ ɔtam nutrient no ɔkumaboa enti no because of saa try and error issues ya ɛwɔ wɔ mu no nipa no koraa bɛtu asase no koraa bɛwie koraa na gold no koraa bi koraa no wɔanya bi enti ne bɛwie akyire no ne sika a ɔbɛsa de akata amena no so no na akɔ yɛ issue saa nneɛma no ɛna his excellency the vice president ɛse sɛ nyankopɔn yɛ adom na sɛ yɛde akonnwa no na ɔbaba bɛtena akonnwa no so a saa nneɛma no kuro bɛtwa because before a wobɛtumi akɔ yɛ adwuma no ɛwɔ sɛ making sure sɛ area wo kɔ yɛ adwuma no na yɛwɔ mineral deposit no ɛwɔ hɔ ansa na watumi ayɛ dɛ wakɔ gold na woyɛ saa deɛ wei sei no it means that wankasa na wo so woyɛ saa deɛ wodi saa mmara no so no na ɛboa wo because ɔmmɔka ɛbɛsa abɔ ɔman no so ama sɛ bi kasi yɛ pɛ gold no dodo a nipa no so no kɔ ya wonim sɛ ha ya na wotu gold no into no you get it in abundance so these are the bold solutions that you can want
minerals bank na ya no yɛ den
Minerals Bank.
Ezra 94.1.
What? Okay, my friend BB encounter before we come to the Minerals Bank. And that's why your manifesto anymore. Also, we've also said, say, you be the idea of your mercury. So, they say we say no. You be we make sure we take it out. Say be ya say you know say oh akwa yeah we say oh too good now. One say asase because say you ye ni pay any asase so and say oh kwa too good that's one dwene ye ni ayete oman yi mu ehwo de a na say gold no kwa ne hia wa na say bi won so ne ye na ndi ne ye so vice president also thinking something about the environment say be environment no e be safe and again wasaka bibi about say you be create a dam whereby we can treat the water before ansana and no cross akwa drew baby a nsuo no e be connect akwa drew because one hwe ya e bia na community bi ho na nsuo no etimi akwa say omo nsuo na akwa create problem enti chief niema advice and I say the MPP edeba no they said they can say as bold solution no enye matramakwe and I say any form of ibiasa and minia yedeba
but under your watch you've seen say nsasena say cry the forest na say cry now obi etun left and right reclamation much I say more year you name be akodru you get to last time I went to Ayamfo area uhunu se kuro no efie ne ti ho no ekire pe ni to gana say we be ka say much I say operating hot and what have you Vanguard no hwane ni we mu nyina am tututu din bebre we ase na nkusiaka why should Ghanaians am to abama am am so between fight illegal man and me am fighting still have confidence that they are okay what is different in the solution is it the addition of the boat the word boat na ka hona na
it's not about that medical culture say first no na nkofo enkrani beka say matramakwe okọ na ofu say ho no da ho asase ne da ho na enti no gold was for the machine akwa so and at this time they say so obekwa to gold na you follow the data the geologists no ediaba areas ya cho say ehoye mineral rich no those are the areas ye kwa ye be concentrate me patriot mase good so eno asem na ene ye ka but me maka baby say galamsey si e pese ye tu galamsey ase a enye sojafo ene ye tu galamsey ase o enye sojafo ene enye operation Vanguard e wo say ye ni a ye te oman mu no ye be go say emra ebi wo ho na ye di mra no so na say oni mra no so de a ene ma bebre be say e pa judge ma say na de na say bi o me no ti ya say bi o senka ankanya mra senka nanka ma twituo ana say me hu ndc ni zo wo ye metamfo na power na bekum because of emra no e wo ho ni nti no e say me yes ade no eni sam mra na e bogalam say no ho ana say boss small scale mining ho bra no and no na essence here no as making sure say ye me no mienu ana say whoever is mining no ehun say you say me to a e say me kata so by 100 meters away from river body and say me come but then me wo me reservation e wo ne me bi hu kakra but I'm not saying it to condemn obi adwuma a oye me amaka say even as your friend is saying small scale miners association omwankasa entimi en regulate omwankasa eho because yes akra na it becomes a conflict of interest because at the end we be dada because a group of individuals or more mining concessions me patrol me and na omo akomo ho abomu se omo regulate omo na se bi o se ensuo da ha na se mining no se gold no eda baby a river body no wona obviously anybody may not say or call what you say enti no say aban say or banner or baba bear for so long now it means why you ready say this time no he's coming to tackle it.
Right, Ezra 94.1 FM and of course Ezra TV. About 4 Asare Yamwa, National Coordinator of Chamber of Small Scale Mining Industries in Ghana. Yedi, former good year here to Hong Kong more manifestos no dear woman dear na eka. Now, my name is Samuel. When the video is ready, could I say, Baumia video they ready now, Mama Yahoo. Mr. Wa, Alan Chamantin, the fight against illegal mining.
Okay. Now, Minia Yamwork, as I say, but we the sky trainer, so ever fight Galamsey.
Obviously, what the AI, and no granny again was
the sky train.
Obviously, what the AI, and ever.
Oh, okay, I'm not the AI.
Obi.
Because about me,
this is for manifesto. What's what the AI? And then
hello, this is Sky Train. Okay,
why I've never mentioned Sky Train.
Sky Train. Maybe I can't drive. Oh, the Galamsey issue I can say.
Yeah.
We're passionate about it, but because of the consequences, the health consequences, my. So, bosome frɛ ho a wɔkan wɔnu anim sɛ wɔhyɛ ase frɛ siwa ɛkwa nsuo no ho nyinaa yɛtutu saa namu saa kɔfa bɔyi saa ho ne namu kura ba bepie ba bepie
ɔne hwane to yɛ wa ɔne obi ne kɔto yɛ ana
ubusa mse mi sɛ meka sɛ yɛtutu no na wɔkasa enti nsuo no asɛsɛe untimi enyi akin se nsuo no nsɛe baabi wɔ hɔ a wɔn gyina nsuo no mu na etu ɛnyɛ the major rivers no koraa o na wɔn assumption sɛ gold no ɛnam nsuo no mu a baabi a nsuo no yɛ curve no ɛhɔ na deposit no wɔn sɛ gold yɛ heavy metal nti duru baabi a endim kwa na aso nti na wɔn redirect nsuo no na baabi yɛ curve no wɔn asɛ no nyinaa na wɔn otu adeɛ no wɔn atu no na a create problem afei yusu champagnes no esisi nsuo no yɛn de nsuo no direct ɛna di ɛwo nsuo na se na wɔn hono no na wɔn sa na wɔn yɛ no wɔn wi adeɛ yɛ akora no sɛ wɔn de wɔn anya no kora no wɔn fa ma ɛkyerɛ na wɔn ma wɔhye na wɔn hu de wɔn nya no baabi machines no aso nsuo no aso no wasa wa apply mercury no direct to nsuo no na nansi a yɛkɔ caravan toy yɛduru baabi na amanfo ne nam hɔ nom caravanto mo nyina yehu bi baba one particular year mo ne amanse area ho edu baabi na baabi hɔ asɛ na ewira na afuo na anantwie egyina mu a omo wiwira nam ze ayeka na anantwie wie sɛ the mercury ni bi omu a na so awe sɛ ɛkɔ the system no mu so we dey unim say akọ mayanka ekọ akọ to nantwie ni unim say didn't free stream by didn't free had call ya in my one best na ma be made area you can imagine and the obia is at risk fish as so are at risk everybody in this country is at risk baby am hunu ye na nsuo na baba be tie ekwan num it is a word wo ka akọ fam na say ka no apeke metals ni bi na say o tie no wo ba adwo de akoma organizer so nya wo hia se na wo ya is also at risk and the idea no here can enya de genocide in disguise any didi agrosa ya tsan ho am maybe the politics we ba mean say tell you about the policy how they ba and say one of afraid the B the R and then S ban restore and support, and that can be found in this great transformational plan. Also about in the first 2 years no we make sure say e betime to galamsey yase so now the first year no we me abane yem all the mineral mining activities no gold mining activities yem put a halt to it
both large and small scale
e be ni awo kan say well eastern region big dam no ebu a akwa sensuo ade ni ebu ye na so onimu a what it is ne say wo mo was a high scale no enyo kwa na etu o ma chichem akompate ama small scale for enu mo ye adwuma no ho no yes o mo company na ye adwuma be ko company din nda so but mo compartments ama small scale for no mo ye on o mo share no sa no ma ye no enti sa anti what the na wrong method no dey yet no baby no an wo dey abaye no na say na me ni abrand obe grofo bi go na say o mu wasase bia o mpeso mo de mame na me go ye adwuma so was mfa papers no bra na me wi ade eno mo yi papers na no mo say wo kwamfimfin na mo say o na so we paper be de enye kwamfimfin da bi o ye we say we de brem no ho pe brem no ho de
I see
brem no ho de na kwamfimfin de so ye so ye ofin no ho and the woman giving him says you know a hona golden one but it is not the case se betimia ye mine ni ya we see it me by compulsory obia about minimum of 500 away from the river bodies.
Okay.
Now building about 3 or 4 dams. If you want to go, if you want to go, to when look at the 4th dam, okay, so then you can direct it to
I think so.
A policy. The American was we the baby trip. And one was about first one. Maybe you were banned for a while. Not yet me I restore yes you know. Any a forest reserve no. You obey say forest not yet dinning in no. Me make sure say you be reactivating by planting other a farm a producer a bit my boy cash crops a bit my boy and pempronia the ma one more area hono say one more kuya one more adia ya support wo ma mo matimi aye ne yetimi revival because ultimate revival your forest na ko ma what you get carbon credit you so miska see America say about 35,000 acres of forest reserve ni nyina ko 60% of our water bodies are all contaminated now. It is a one aggressive method you have to using now. This is what is going to happen. And then when you're in area, and then I find now back. Say, you're ready to work. No, you make sure say they are doing it at the right place. Or resource now more equipment the because say for the equipment they force them to do certain things. To all resources now, then no one was. And then there are strict measures. So, a juma ever forest munas ye chiwa life imprisonment. We are now contaminated water no. We the kwaye juma uzion ma na chiwa life imprisonment. Because here, when him say obi kuma ni ba yende. Obi shoot obi so kunu say yende. Okoko do yende. Your man a death sentence. Garam say unim name e ba. So ni nyama galam say dey ba o man we say mu ene nipa say we first na ka hospital we ka doctor be go go GS ya ka ba bia be we nipa gu pa ya malaria ayo OPD ho na be we nipa gu pa na me home fa malaria na yi en na wo ko ho no ma ba bia nipa gu pa ya dialysis center wo mo manya kidney issues no there wo do so mo manya malaria if you find the buy fruits, vegetables, yeah, so we the fruits and vegetables. Who could tell fruit and vegetables contaminated? Would we announce what we are kidney problem? Kidney problems, we know no. Over fight ya, go busy. What you say? And then yes, some good to it a genocide. Any woman or more ya, woman you money, a bias with him already. Of course, we now, of course, who is our buying? Why ready pass over fight ya and go in fight it? You have a 2 benti. We say you 2 benyi. Na sadia na ehu na ekuye ne na ye to abawe na awe na aba na nyina ewu ya ajeda 111 na awusisi no wo dialysis ni nyina no se balance stress na so te say dialysis ho ba issue na kwalebudi ayi na no ko for they don't have new dialysis machines ni bizesi all because there's too much stress on it and the name cause no nyane market ya na garam say ye kan wasem a na say a very passionate here and this is so cry
shares the vision or the view with the labor unions no say nanka the first option they say you about all the minor activities
which was very important well because yeah enye labor unions no e ya buy necessary when what na ho sa na a click is because labor unions no they are having it is having adverse effect on their productivity hospitals any yin and any ma o sorry because na buy na yin just like say we yin ani ango mo ton hotels no labor we ma so ango man ton aban na yinani aboni aban to wa yinani o mpese obeka hwe di bibia ansai kusani nkrofo be gani nko ade a bibia ansai a ene ko triggers ade ma we say it didn't came out of nothing labor unions obuti ono enyi omu susu ye ne so mbe sa ade but wo ya ade na eni pewu affect your productivity affect everything genocide in disguise that's how aban so nya ho wi a wo ka so ni pa to ndimi bia na o maame ana o papa and I was going to be enya na say ene na ma ekwo ediro na ayi wako to bode kokoya to kokoe dey for no akotana udi say that affect na wo beto we dey onim say won ti o ten kran ba be duru honom na afa ba be duru hon na ade kiti bia wo ye na etimia kwa kiti product ba ma enti ade na ade a national issue as ye nyina concern because ye jeja no sa se nkwasa de ekoya e mo intelligence mate de ono oba enye so oba betwam outright nemum ne policies ni esra ba ya ye betimi aye na ni nyina achi no gold no ebe nyanso wo mu mfa nkwasa de ekon at least you will add 60% value to it before we send it out, okay, which is very important.
All right, I was here Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV. My name is Mike. Join us on Facebook, Ezra 94.1 official, YouTube Ezra 94.1 official, and the same Facebook. I don't know about Kofi Asante Ennin. Now, these days, Mr. Aaron, baby, I'll tell you, my name there is Doom Sono.
Juana, Baba, no, the trend and was say we are very 30 minutes 1 hour.
What do you want 30 minutes 1 hour? They are maybe to me and bear 5 hours.
They are brought out.
Oh yes, bear 5 hours. Be a wait here. Will testify.
Be a more challenge.
Be a challenge.
And the mom yam time table.
Be a more challenge.
Experience had none.
And I make us say,
what do you 30 minutes?
Yeah, me hold the minions longer. Be able so 1 hour na o masa so.
Okay.
And I know say na me ko program bi wo Patasi area or say no say omudu light nature pa na me free chikwa na stella na mind. E bia na technical issue.
Technical issue. But I would tell me free for penny for to identify if you can a technical issue as they are saying na yenya aware. My voice note from now on me hear voice note the state of the electricity or current outage is saying unya sustainable and I say who experience say media me kumi as I speak with you now
Ezra 94.1
is off. My own baby also send also the city 0531455105 0531455105 a voice note and I be the aba some me waha. Yeah, no, area you do so bear for the past 3 weeks, 3 months, 1 year. Miss Waha, yeah, no, I'm not quite dumuno, and they are dumuno, and I say, ma, yet to say. Right, and listen, me say, but we have video now ready. Can we play the video before Mr. Ironkuma comes in? And I say, okay, Senior, the fight against illegal mining, political manifestos on mining, what TT be already beer? Why? And they want the best option. Now, why they are convincing enough? Say, we lecture. Now, we took Ghana for say. I can't wait there, can't wait there. But wait the other day, a convincing enough. A bit me up, why?
Okay. With some questions, and of what was it? Ushe senior city na. Yeah. Omo, political parties in an intention say. Ombit me a boama galamsino, ombit me because in summer or market canina no bia dieno. Sometime baby or honoma or jitum. Today, my fa 3 group NDC, MPP,
yeah,
and a great transformational plan.
Movement for change.
Movement for change. Omo deal.
Yeah.
Nimiensa and yet case study.
Okay.
Okay, so uti great transformation plan no mu a omo say omo de no ombe bani na omo restore omo ya na omo sustain meaning say yebema omo jai na ya ye audit on it too on ye wi a na yehu ba bia ensito wona na ya hwe ni ya hu adwuma afi ni ya mamo kwan na mo aye no correct one na mato aso uti MPP manifesto na almost the end say ombe use geologist na omako akohwe asasene hu say ha na gold wo okay we NDC a almost make an insightful statement pa President Mahama so reason say ono so no obey no community involved in the emphasis say bosome frɛ ho a na de mo example de example say bosome frɛ ho na ye ko mo ehun se ebetu galamsey na ana se ebetu gold na enkoye se aban de krata free nkan minerals commission approve na obi aba asana yebeji atum no just say ohene any community committee for ni assemblymen any district executives na atnase no mo gitum say ha de ampa ye hu se gold no ye wan de ma kwa motu afina Obama mo kwan na makọ akọpẹ mo nkrata na mo de aba na ma be start tu say uti carefully a ba ma mi ko ni say uwe eyidia a uwe even say NPP for the ya ho ade ba ko a ekire madwene wo ho ene say there's nothing like we will stop. Yebema yevene say yebe geologist ebeye survey no more identify and I didn't ye tuko
e wo hokra da
geologist ti o mi point no say ye tuko enkofo no gusua no mutu enti are they not going to stop for geologists to work on it and then restart na enti say any condition for ban there there's a adena ehu because see ana e wo ho se see no omo mutu no they don't have any survey omunya identify no so muti community mu na munim anankofo e ka forest nkwa ene forest nkwa o cocoa farms pa se sia ye de guma ye de na se sia there were some people omo krumba se sia omo cocoa farm esuna se obi kwa e bo omo bonya ne se omo cocoa farm e affecting by gold na ngofo metia no omo share more
within 1 year.
That's the challenge. And so it looks like that concept of say journalists be adwuma no ansa na ombiti ma adwuma we need to stop people from working.
Okay.
And why is the government not doing that? Because Vice President Bawumia had a fantastic idea say me person e be say just like that. And the person geologist in the adwuma na omo bet na omo identify be a gold no sisi anso se wa stop omo ti gold mu omo ye
okay
and the time about to aba wi a obe you ministers obe ma geologists kwan obo ko survey and I believe said nanka say government any labor unions organized labor unions ye ya adwene nanka ban ne de ye place ban na ya ka say say yama ye be a 6 months ye place ban ye be ye critical audit look
government say yes sir will fight this campaign. He nearly lost the election.
The government doesn't have the country at heart. So what can I look, evidence been proves that. Because let's take a careful look at it. Evidence being where suggests say government nearly losing 2020 election was as a result of gold. Because all gold mining sectors are what Ghana had young free amansi even say Manso both Manso Edubiani the other nina are buying a winning MPP are buying a winning meboa ofa bosome frɛ ho anya MPP are buying a winning just ofa every gold takwa MPP for na winning and they from biom
So already no, but maybe they are talking about the number. Me like I said, that analysis no correct. And we have a Japamesa. Okay, secondly, I think a member of parliament.
Yes.
Also, actually say it is not true.
And not true.
But that is what the government.
So you see, the issue is that you were Nkofua. Maybe let me be blunt with this. You were Nkofua. Omo belong to government. Omaji concessions. Omutu.
Okay.
And government find it difficult to stop the people. Say they think it is relevant. They are making money out of it, and they also more coin. No more making sika, but it's dangerous to our health. Adia no. Here say about me. Esi po. Now on my timeline. And to me, I may expect to say president, vice president campaign issue no. Otimin kanche say me bani galamsey for the first time I'm beto about me bani me we are me my geologist kwa mo makoye dwuma na ansana, but this is the fear say oze okoka galamsey community now is becoming bigger, bold, because it looks like sisi ano enkofo bebre do mo hwahye God no even say galamsey issue no there difficult for us this are buyer we are committed say me solve now what plan how they solve. The issue is that they didn't have any plan to resolve it or resuscitate it. And the problem no, I tell you, because time now more banning no. Now then define plan say ye banning at the end we are ye be demarcate places are yet me too good. Ebia aban entimi nye, but aban bit ma create dams any other de enti nsuo ho ye no go area enti aban create dam community we say ha ye too gold ha aban create dams wa ha mutu am bit ma wa kokoro ha enti wa obehu ye be che wa wo nsuo ho no there is a why sir, and that plan was not there. As something done ho enti abra ba say ye to abawie ya fortunate for you, let's put this on ground ye to aba wa ko bani galamsey. Unfortunate for you, nka wo ye lose. And fortunate wa lose wa win. Ndi ade na wo sa o ma galamsey nsa so to aso. And na wo stop na wo fa ekwampapa ye de ye. An to aso sa an sustain no for now. Think about now.
I'm back as ekwampapa e fa so de ye no ba kon and say omo involve the community
mining. Community mining has become worst nightmare now. And does it mean that community mining and they are implementing here now? That's the challenge. Community mining they are implementing here because it's a good idea. Because community mining is like what great transformation plan any other people are saying say yeah I don't need a community there. Community na also more good no. By community themselves don't have the skill, they don't have the abilities, they don't have the resources. In their mind, what's resource say okay, community we identify say gold ewa ye pese etu ye pese ye de kwa large scale company bi no abetu na ono office kan ina akọ community for mo na mo betu then so community no munzimi so reprepare nkotensu hu say ye etu enti okay madi market land we amamo e na mo betu mi amamo mo resources machines I do ni asase no wi a ye be sa aye ho adwuma a reclaim and na ensuo a ye de be huru gold no metwa dam 1 2 3 4 amamo igua enti ha na mo bitima ye sa adwuma no mo ko anything anywhere apart from this place ye ba ye be chi mo we na I say you Mr. me can same way last time one sister radio station me say in 1847 Australia they had the worst nightmare in Galamsey they win but they have resolved it. It is a buy per se who say you make me a resolve gold now uncle Australia uncle learning from them okay obet me who say I acquire first one you two gold and say as
my last question just we na ye twaso Mr. Kuma, would you therefore say Abenya fail the fight against illegal mining?
Na say nye me na meka who can say would you therefore say there because organized labor can't say no yes sir. Organized labor can't just were failing to on kwa hwajuma on yeah and abana kwa jitum say were failing abana Galamsey the only option be jitum say were failing because who can abamu mpanyfo say fight na edin stopping Galamsey na edin If you go to the extent that when you stop the galamsey, economy no will crumble.
Yeah, Mahama.
Sir, and say a banner said, and there's a buyer. Just a when crown. Subsequent a buy, they have not been able to resolve galamsey issue.
Right.
Illegal mining, no, intimidia wajuma.
According to the nation fighter, if the videos are ready, Yentie, His Excellency, the Vice President, leader of the NPP, now the flag bearer, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia, and how we fight illegal mining. Briefly, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, the former President, leader of the NDC, na eba how the peculiar course no. Unfortunately, I think we couldn't host the vice presidential candidates. But
we have to protect our environment. We have to protect our water bodies. We have, in my manifesto, we have detailed a very elaborate plan in tackling the Galamsey menace. One of the issues that I look at when we look at Galamsey is that it's like corruption in a way, because we have always focused on our solutions on after the destruction happens, not preventing the destruction. You see what I mean? We are trying to always chase people, but we are not trying to prevent it happening in the first place. So one needs to look at the whole regime of small-scale mining and sanitize that regime, regularize the regime, make sure that the Geological Survey, the authority of Ghana, number one, does the mapping for where all the gold reserves are. At the moment, people are just doing trial and error, destroying our environment. There is no data backing where they go. They just go and dig, they don't find, they go to the next place and start digging, they don't find, they go to the next place. But I want us to set up community mining schemes with certainty from the Geological Survey Department that here you have gold. In that case, we can make sure that those who are mining there are regularized. We bring in these gold catcher machines that don't use mercury and make sure that they are not in water bodies. So we direct them and license them into areas so that they do responsible mining, environmentally sustainable mining. That is the way you stop this. But if you don't regulate them, then they will hide to do it at night. And when they feel people are not watching them, that's where they will go. They will get into the water bodies. But we need to regulate them, and we need to also enforce the laws that are already existent in duty. But if we can bring them into the formal sector and direct them into particular areas and say, this area, stay here and mine, and we will be able to monitor what you are doing. But if you don't provide that alternative, they are going to be always trying to play hide and seek with the law enforcement authorities. So I believe that, I always say prevention is better than cure. That should be our attitude. Let's sanitize this sector, let's regulate it, and let's enforce the law. So once they know, if you go here, you get gold, and you are all registered, all of you come with your Ghana card, we register you, we monitor you, we provide you common user facilities, then there's no need to go elsewhere to destroy the environment. And I believe that is a better way for us to deal with this Galamsey menace as we go forward.
Small-scale mining is recognized by law and must be done in a manner that does not harm the environment. We will audit all concessions, mining concessions that have been issued, and identify the beneficial owners of such concessions. The concession owners will be held responsible for any illegal mining that takes place within their concession area. If illegal mining or Galamsey takes place on your concession, that concession will be taken away from you. We will promote responsible mining and wage a war against illegal mining or galamsey. This will involve an aggressive program to reclaim our polluted water bodies, degraded lands, and our devastated forest reserves through a Tree for Life and Blue Water initiative. In this endeavor, we shall ban the granting of new mining leases and activities in our forest reserves. And we shall amend the minerals and mining law to impose stiffer punishments on people who mine in water bodies. Under my government, all appointees will be prohibited from engaging in legal or illegal mining. If you want to mine, go and mine. You can't serve in government and mine at the same time. Small-scale miners will be compelled, small-scale mining concession holders will be compelled to undertake skills training in modern responsible mining methods and land reclamation. A portion of revenues from mining of small-scale miners will be put aside for reclaiming the land after they have finished mining. If they fail to reclaim the land, that fund will be paid to somebody else to come and reclaim the land and plant trees back on the land.
The key members, the key leaders, Mr. Mambacho, are LED, NDC, NPP. Utejo Mahama was under his tenure. We are appointee. Won't me and go even into the large scale mining. Opa say Utu from a good year, go and do that, and then allow him and his team to do their politics. Concession ya the mount as a small scale miner. Now when him raswa ye beji edi a free winsem. And then there will be a stiffer punishment. How he will describe that stiffer punishment maybe in another time we will find out from them. But Mr. Yamwa, it's a Dr. Baumia Emma the good narration about what is happening at the grounds. We better say he's in the system. 2 minutes order that. So who probably in idea? Why is he waiting to be elected before solving it?
What I say? Now who he say? Once a woman that idea, let's say who he say or the manifesto. On say last night can on say buy near country pre once.
Yeah.
On say me who say
turn on microphone me. Turn on.
Who's going to drip ya baby?
Then tell me then me say kwa fa ba ne say. On say ko 4 times on say na ye bi.
Yeah.
Good. And drip the purpose of it, you say you be making sure say you are you okay. But first you say na feeder roads for almost a timer process no ewa into every district must have their own machines how manage. Me say a change in policy. But what you say and this time I walk say we say ade na ye ntimi we say on the policy be at each time no. So we to me a review now share the bet me aboa ama ye ye to mine mono ye hom beto ye.
Why are you not reviewing it now?
Oh, anybody no review I don't even think say give me baba be no aka ho asem. What you say? But after the election I think ye baba be rule. I hope you understand me.
You roll out after the election.
After the election
Ghana for anyamadom amfa akunya na mamu.
Then
the good policy say mo be roll out no. E ma so
good. Then I make sure say and nothing who here say san sempa and as both solutions need to know. And who be here as a Ghana for e beto e dey amai.
Na say me wa the passion nsem.
And the passion nsem.
Na nso no me mfa mo say.
And yes me mfa ma say.
Yes, so mama
ade ba ko a as you hu ni say. Da bia na meka say Ghana for your
1 minute.
So mama tibi ma.
Ade ba ko a ye sheda ehu ni say. You see, Baumia Baumia is not the man, you know, behind the scene. Even though he has a role as a role play. Right, yeah. What you say? And the one here you may think say, Papa no, ebia oba afe no bi baba be pushing no ana se bia enema opeso ye no ontimi. Those things are, you know, are not here. We can't even talk about them. But the person here can say Baumia eba no. was it never way no ba the government or ba and we have to believe it because papa no we know what he's capable of doing. Me patriotic mase enti enye se bia ade ne ame wa de passion mensem ne bia me mfe ma musesi ase mo amfa ba na ama me a that be it doesn't work like that. Okay. Because onam hono he knows what he's about.
Right. Hi Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV 0531 455 0531 455 for voice note no bra and I promise you voice note na my boy feel in the next 10 minutes I will playing your voice note mode aba into issue say discussion no pay my enya wadwenche zakwa me shashe ho should there be a debate Mahama 5 major questions: the economy, the borrowing, and then the runaway from the economy to digital. And then Baumia 50 questions. Then
170
and then Nanado comparison. Say Mahama incompetency can never be matched to Baumia. Inti who say the class level crowd in Baumia Krano, and Mahama Krano is not because a man 110. Most Ghanaians believe say where tomorrow we never to my way. Be question we are no other than about basing I could do 76 billion Ghana cedis from 120. Obisi and Akwaje Bank of Ghana, Kobo basing 42 billion. All these can debates put this at rest now.
5 minutes.
I was a debate, no. The bus a debate. Or parties, no leaders, no me buza question. No me buza question. Question a panel the buza no more answer. And the questions now or ma set your mono, or the panel members, never panel members have buza or man answer saying.
I'm going to be up.
I think 4.1. Nanka fantastic opportunity ni nya Ghana senka near presidential debates. Now unfortunate situation you see somewhere 2016 right and debates no amaso and 2020 a repeating no and say anti amana diama political parties no to call for debate because we free we I don't know say be ana Obia person will take advantage of debates no Obia have the strength and the weakness no they are conjure for debate or they are calling for debate because the binum there say almost share 2016 President Mahama na free Nanado so many debates Nanado ama 2020 and so no debate amaso and it looks like see I almost say that brilliant opportunity for presidential debates na nanka yenya no enti me be say obuza me adwen say debate or no debate there they shouldn't worry us
with the debate
they shouldn't worry
so
us.
So how do we get these questions answered?
The questions need no answers. The questions they have asked we don't need answers. We know the answers as people of Ghana. Answers no way are sitting them. President Kofi gave us a key concept that when you want to go and vote, she was sitting na tuaba.
Yeah.
And he say who could debate and some of can be because the unfortunate thing is for the last 16 years, you know, yeah, economy, no, the way manner it has moved, no, and show trend of trajectory say improve grammar. I reflecting on the micro level of the people. And the amount say, well, okay, debate. A question that people are going to ask you. They say, debate. We know, is it going to put food on my table? What is it going to do to me? So this is a critical issue. Maybe they feel say any debate never solve. To worry themselves of debates, no, they rather should take steps. In fact, vice president. Baumia can ask him with 2016 thereabout or 2020 thereabout. So President Mahama will debate here. On Ghana for may debate.
Yeah.
Now on can doom so once and Yema is here enquiry. Or find debate. Or much say Ghana for.
enema esia enkoyi kwan a be fa so a be solve na ye hu ye convinced then we vote for you because it looks like debate in the Oma say no Oma two questions amani Oma say because the danger involved in even they say so we could set a panel so we debate why we are host now we could be a question a border on the President Mahama Kubusa Dr. Baumia you back tag you wow go busa the Vice President Abusa President Mahama Kubusa you back tag you
and unfortunately Omo Molidi na so now no they are saying to be as a will dia
94.1
when your appointment to be where
sir debate for na akra no akwa say omunye political india say Ghana ye new neutral tell them is am I can say lectures no yeah radio but we should have people with their own common interests. In fact, naturally say me metuaba. But the fact say metuaba nche say MPP before ye dey nya. Na me say me social commentator mamenka. And this boy dey nya. Na me say me social commentator mamenka. Because I mean say manifesto no read there bore me pa is development fund ne banking na omo baby omo so baby. Already no banking na Ghana no. How have you been able to secure them, manage them? I na wa ko say me be mining development bank any even say women's bank any development fund that ye be no Ghana ha nyina akosi sen na masa de fofa be ka ho ye ntimi gra manage banks ama microfinance savings and loans ni some other ni na ahwe ni magu wo sa be foforo aban de so sometimes what some na kana ana me there sometimes I actually say politicians take Ghanaians for granted.
I see.
They take us for granted.
Right. In the next 7 minutes, I'll come to you now. My voice note no 0531455105. Mr. Iram Kuma, a senior lecturer, Amstead, and what in the Mr. Moa.
Yeah, a dozen cry. Maybe I'm busy debating today. To me, a day necessary because women and saying will be immediate engagement. So be immediate engagement. The game for women and saying analysis, video near analyze.
Okay.
Now you heard you be a kind. But I can more has no see over talk as health workers.
Why dear?
We are don't be about Kukubo, so he's not aware. And to want to make a horse. It was a national cathedral, was more near. Obebusa, sorry for. Now, it was a nap because I was a miserable finance for us. And scholarships also I was a miserable finance for us. And it is a pharmacy for others who must see government for unpaid allowances. Was a fair ground what you where we are seen on Teda. And it is Adam. And I see ABC six new stadiums, stadia, 6 of them. But say, but I could put on and cry fit for FIFA. And so also people say sports for observe market. And now, but also a flat rate to so a flat rate. And say, quite a flat rate. There be a once and for never. It will be as container be a 20-footer container be a. Say 10,000 a ju biasa na 20-footer container back. Say mobile phones, iPhone the gum e ma. Na back so reference say asawa na say the gum ma. Na so be entia 10,000 cedis ya. Is it fair? So they say. You will be a friend. They don't understand me. I don't know why. We matter how many million here. Very harmonized system code. You're not near the share. Be duty between it give us a befitting response to be say betimi abona ka flat rate no man say Ghana for say okay ka say beto mutima mo dia ma wo ye e na ba kon so di twa to kra no dey no account see if the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose you so that am na over for say 317 and we say no man near ma we just say SCF yan fa obi a de. This is also trot was beko deketa by 2020. As you are hearing more trot when you go deketa, if you are never got the avenue. na PayPal 2020 enso be ko yi no kada fo nyina also you be swap home cars you so still you know he na every Ghanaian will own a bank account by 2018 you so you know so Ghana will be out Palu dam so you see a complete be so fe na ye ha ase dije so hunu se ni ma ibro ho no mu a o makeke kan se ya bi na ba ko kra de ni kra na na de no o to phone ba ko de 41 years na 50 years na de tua enti saa na ma we say e koso a debate be bi em na hia ndi ahwe obia policies enu nti na ba ye koto no wo fa aba no a wo hwe ha alaje mate odase hwe bi na wo mu odase oda 13 I atem 13 obi abedi di wase odase pa ozo mo ha nyina mo nyina ni maisum because wo mo nim no I won't go and hide that name. Don't control Banamano. Because we are fed up the monopoly of the duopoly. That's what is killing Ghana. When we say we are born with Obama Bidi. We are Bidiano. Ghana cannot remain like this. Need to be running vicious cycles. No be a quite the army for G. A barber in Yachino. You see a queen him, the back anymore. Omiamfa obia sebi adwen papa oni to an policy by great transformational plan ebetumi aboa mo man akọ nanim enye wo mo ya na edo akoja IMF no
bisama me da say
nti nyame shira mo nyina
0531 455105 0531 455105 send in your voice note yeah bo mam sisi ya na afi me call Mr. Yamo 4 minutes minti ona afi me pick across.
May the best start every baby, my brother no, and that's right. Like I said, I see young Koyan, and I tell by so into Pampa Biaso no, young Koyachi. I will say Ghana for a push
transformation. I will know
a push His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic. I was that number one. Nah, okay. Anyway, yeah, can say debating once a month. Me hey. Me only say the ex-president Mahama on Timinga say on debate. And he say okay say on debate here. They just say Obaba be president. Onye na say he will be accountable to Ghana for
if he fails to debate.
Yes. Onye na say sebi he will be accountable to Ghana for. That is one there or Yokokuroko. Yanimne will be anyhow. He is above the law. And you know, or no dear. And when he has a baba bijina a bedroom, na yatutunano, na Ghana for be who said in the Mudro is it here. Because we realize
Ezra 94.1
and yes, okay, and Pamonako. And also baby. So baby, dear. I see a Timmy Ba, Obaba Bejina, now debating His Excellency the Vice President. You said there, your Pamo, a Bia Wasakra, and they say, Masa you do, and also qualifies also Baba President Bill. And no one some na say Ayeka. Me pa church masi. Enti say, O could not be no catch say, and who here say, Obaba debate there, and a Ghana for it is up to Yinina see be decided. The next person as you talk about at the man of Ghana.
So, what do you think said there should be a debate?
There must be a debate, Minia. There must be a debate.
That's all my answer questions here. And the best
must be a debate because of her. Say one mama may debate now. A better than Ghana for who said the war policies are there. Is that the reason to Okotna opposition for 8 years no 19 media single policy beba ababa be there so Ghana problems are now.
I see.
And untrana. Yes, see. Also 5 questions. 5 questions no near say bra. Yes, you have the chance to ask those 5 questions. Near so ya answer. Avedo ya say what's your man.
I see.
Because
but Nanado also failed to debate.
Yes,
yeah.
It's not about Nanado failed to debate. Yes, see. Mummy no.
Okay.
And now they say in 2020.
Right.
Munami the leading candidate. And the mummy no mumbra for a debate. And they say yes, for a debater. And never idea and a one wine. A yes so bad say. Sebi you say Ghana for be whom and I say His Excellency the Vice President, a bear exposure no. And no tea and no person bebana.
My pick a few calls and then I'll play your voice notes. Hi, Ezra 94.1 FM. I always say you listen to the callers and well, so 0208340412 0208340412 0558 620300 0558 620300 and have a 0208 340412. Hi, Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV. Within the same mic, Oba, no chanitia at the amount of ata. Bra, na ebe voice note no so juma me 0208 340412 0558 620300. Okay, so all right, Yanko. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir Mike.
Yes.
Let us a million for the flash master, my regional chairman, any NDC now, any floating voted for now with him, the chill BDR. We busafe, debate to my fear, yeah. And yeah, yet Ghana for an affair, yet MPP for, and after NDC for. Yet Ghana for, so. Let's say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, also the policies the policies now what they done all around the country explaining his policies. Actually, ceremony what they bad the Magana for. Ghana for one and for one who say His Excellency John the Vice President, the former President, Vice President. What and somehow what you try in now, it would be any one of my what am I? I thought about the maga Mamma
hello, good morning. Yes, we need to free for you.
Adam Kwame, and the other three the debate among that gentleman, Mamma. Debating. The campaign, I can say, Ghana, for example, the campaign, the facility, and Sana, you would be a because yes, only I done for a but that I'm going to do. I want to do the division. You said the airport, and yes, your mama parents will not get there. Will be a and they are much of a person, will be a window. I say, or no candidate you can put an and a confident prayer for book and Puma.
Okay, let us see. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, we are free from you.
But I'm what to say.
I'm here doing.
Yes, TV no free.
TV as well. TV no free. Why?
Aduanaba, Yamin Shamu pa program na we nesani. Ode omampani dada ai Mahama time no. You hold difference room na ai Akufo-Addo so time you hold difference room. Then for one year mistake go to Obama Obama. And yes in service form pa.
Okay. That's info. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Mas, bibi oboko there.
Nyamia domboko.
Oni akitwa Idris ni to parliament obwase.
Senior yanko.
Mame mo abaso. Na na mkwanzo ya ko Asante regional NDC chairman na sino eyi no. Ewo Fuasi na kopon endeda bisafo no. Chumowe. Dem kan say sir Mas. No kwa kampani say ba o me kasa. Na mo binada John Dramani makasa kasa. Ghana for ye na you be say why I was say tie no but me say me ba me say your mama say so no ba obi say ye be say wo mi no pa cho omo wa hen na say be no mo ba but me ya na wona o che so as vice president na no body president wona vice president mo mi no na mo che so the Ghana for Obama vice president e wo 2020 wo just here if you need to be na wa ka say me ba na say dey ma wo me ya ba kan kire say mama na nado adwin wei se won fa fa te garam se no wanye mama na.
Okay, it has info. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I think say good morning.
Good morning.
We didn't have free free. I know so I cry me with you.
That's Ezra TV.
Ezra TV.
Hello.
But Ezra TV. Lower the volume of your TV set 90. Why?
94.1.
Okay, hello, good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Yes, Minty Wadaruma.
It is Galamsa Mustamoba, Mube breaking my Juma na Mube my Mube statue Jumana you breaking Galamsen Diana. Junior and and I win a medana me break and I win a medana and I win a baba mama to a book and I respond the arrest. A Jumana over Namoba set the Amelia. It's a galanty. You book fancy 6 months, my bad pan I need to know, especially I am free. I am free to not dear any why apart from galanty. It's more than a can say, will be breaking galanty. A Juma I had got towards someone for say a breaking galanty.
I see. Obi so concern no mo guna adwuma be no be. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
We dey have free.
Every day I'm
Thank you.
I'm alive now. I was saying some more come. You were Dr. Mahmoud Bobia.
Ezra,
I say my boyfriend Muhammad Didi and I say I'm going to presidential to be a we na me ba me ya na say they want to regions ni na I want them to to Ghana for and this only one I say all the presidential candidates ni na ko shaka ko je fadi na I say here until all bibia ko Ghana for ni na ni say they will be out of the photo see na na be here obia na man.
Okay, that's the last caller now. Mercy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
94.1 FM.
Hello.
94.1 FM.
Ezra, 94.
I think so. Mental nti. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes, we need to be free.
Ezra 94.
Me kase free bosu from Atamama.
Okay, yentio.
Yo, me pato papa ya ofi so me say the name me say but the person can say bosu from every day no be kwachi. And say abande tata ebre Asante ni say mo pharmacy no. Ti say me no ka say bi sa tata na unwi ataka no. This year no also ya dan so. Eyi tata na fi wo. Eto mi ko fota o de greda eba na mo de bobo so so bibi kwa kaka eno so omo yi say we say so free go so so greda no na no bi say happen what ma o tell ma work go bi so so numia yamla starting from Mexiwa and opie e body sound omo di kan say o kwan so from
from next week we'll be looking at the constituency about a far constituency near here and near my pay or the atochma or the abaya or the abaya to me and your we will look at all these from next week Monday when the legend then Kofi Asante in 6 and then we try to push that to at least talk about a constituency issued before the election December 17th. Young fans here na your voice to time. I'm sorry ya. Throne of Holy Trinity. Throne of Holy Trinity. Safo na ede nyame asem dokodokodoko pa ede ebro Reverend Joseph Ofori. Papa unya bretie no am last week. Me tie no na me say oh nyame manda so ho enti jabre na eti Throne of Holy Trinity emre from 10 a.m. ya na Reverend Joseph Ofori etnase na especially happy birthday bi e ho ba menyin free o me ankasa ye nyina ye ofa ye nua ya de nyina ye nua penin say we okay so momfa we inside me the banker yes momfa banka chase emfa Kingsford owusu ansa ene Kingsford owusu ansa awoda woye the banker financial consultant general manager at the Garden City Credit Union ene na woda ora Kingsford owusu ansa on behalf of the entire team Ezra Adechinye ye ma awoda po nyame hira na onye kese pa onye mfiri adomu enko adomu. And then the last one a blessed happy birthday so enko Emma Ajiman Odro Francis aka Chief Efri Mianka Sami former producer Bibi mituto mucho mo fa ase menu aba ma de nyina Bibi ho se yemfama ne dofo kron Ajiman Odro and woda enjoy your day to the fullest na me show no nyo kese ba manager wo birthday no de ye nyina ye beba ni abedi ni ye pa se na wo kwa sori nti after church no yi na ba ni abedi birthday no e ni free ano na ye commence ano for kwasi kuna do work no egusu a ekoso a Mr. Aaron yes sorry akọ ne krakra just 30 seconds na fi ye more voice nitaka
yo ne krakra ne se agana ye beto aba
yeah
enti obi a nhwe ne ho ye na wa mo campaign wo mo ye debate yesre wo ma abato nye ntokakon wodi anse ko kire wadwene ti wo hwehwe mu a na ho de opese otuma na edu da ye to aba on the 7th December na wakoto aba pepe kama
all right Mr. Aaron Kuma lecturer senior lecturer Amstead vaya mo
menua
Yako, I suppose we from challenges.
94.1. Challenges. They are nipa na be solve. Enti no, obi enya botre. We will make sure say be boa ama ya solve problems. You need your cheaper. Na ne krakra no ene say. Say the na menu ya ken. Say baba beto abe. Ye de inim say eni da so ewo. Ye dim say ebufo ewo nipa bebre akoma mo, but we will continue to win their mind and their heart because MPP party no we party ni free hwa obi eni hwa asabi party bi eni hwa obetimi aba bebo Ghana na made ye ekoyachi 2008 say ya
na so
na me ka kempe na ya dum pempenso bi say ya na NDC for the atro baba be pushi party no e free o enti no mesre say achia de mbuye and you say esna bebu ni na ede and that's wo ho edi de ofu say e bia na bamabu e wo MPP ho no onya botre his excellency the vice president at the bold solutions eba ama and that's wo aba
right so yada say enti abusia yade esi aha Ezra 94.1 FM and Ezra TV. Nyame eya domwa eda edwada obete yenka. Arapa yoma no bidin komo bafo asare yamwa national coordinator of Chamber of Small Scale Mining. Ena afi so Ura Aaron Kuma senior lecturer Amstead. Joseph Yamwa and so CEO Love Enterprise member of Alan Chamantin campaign movement for change. Meeting Edison Mike on behalf of the entire team of Atta Wadi Afi Okojiamai Nation Fighter Ruben George and TK and entire team they see actually have a great weekend. I mean on Kaho Ronkoswa and Ye Okasi. I mean Adumasha and so tonight was here be a church, be a good Christian. Na Unyamen so intimate until we meet on Monday morning. Have a great weekend. Yamisha. Now on your case, yakra.